So they just dressed us up to come here. This is interesting. This is interesting. Yes. So today we're going to be learning a lot of things actually. Let me see our friends on the let me see our friends online. So if you know what we're doing here today, let me see yes on the chat. So tell us on the chat, what are we doing here today? If you heard your mom, your dad tell you about this event, let me see yes in the chat. I want to know how many of us know what we're here to do first. Tayo is saying good morning. Zainab is saying good morning. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning, Sophia. Amida said yes. So Amida knows what we're doing here. So yeah, I think that is a good one now. So Meg John also knows what we're doing here. So today we're going to be learning about AI, how to pick it. A lot of people online knows what we're doing here. Good. Good. Yeah, so today we're going to be learning a lot about AI and how to pick career in AI. And you've been hearing me saying AI, AI, AI. We're going to be knowing what exactly is AI, what is the full meaning of AI, because AI is actually an acronym for something. So we're going to be going in there to know what exactly is AI. So before we move on, it's important to know the ground rules. It's important to know the ground rules. So this is just like us being in school or being in church or being at mosque right now. So there are ground rules. All of us are friends here. So there are no bad words. So we don't expect anybody to throw insults at each other, even for our virtual participants. For our virtual participants, we want everybody to maintain absolute friendship. Yeah, let me call it absolute friendship. So nobody is here to fight. So nobody should throw insult in the chat at anyone. And it's important to pay attention. And we are with our jotters and pen. If you are with your jotters and pen, let me see your yes in the chat. If you are with your jotters and pen, because we are going to be learning a lot today. Let me see your Zainab is with her pen. Oh, we can't see the chat. We can't see the chat here. Okay. I'm getting a lot of responses from our virtual participants. I'm getting a lot of responses from them. Okay. So the other thing, so like I said, we're all friends here, no bully zone. So we're all here to have fun, interact, and learn about AI. And I did not even introduce myself, and I've been screaming everybody's name in the chat already. Oh, Olamuyiwa is not with his jotter and pen. So we have somebody in the virtual room who is not with his so same with Henry. Fozia is with both. Good. Fozia is with both. So my name is Adiola Oluwabukumi, and I'm going to be anchoring this session with my other colleagues here who are going to be climbing up the stage. As you can see, we have everybody here to make this session very interactive and very exciting for all of us today. Yeah, so going to the agenda, this is the agenda for this event. The arrival that started since 10 o'clock. Some people even got here 9 o'clock. Yeah, and this meeting room opened at exactly 10:45. So I can tell you that some people have been here very early, and I know my punctual friends here. I know Fozia, yes, so Fozia was here as early as 10:50. And then Kamaldeen, and let me see my chat again. There was another person that came at, yeah, so that's Kamaldeen. And then Ali also came in at 10:53. So people were punctual ready to be in this event. Good. So we're going to be having the welcome and opening remarks soon. So that's going to be the next thing once oh, I'm even doing that already. Yeah, so I'm doing a bit of the welcome and opening remark, but we're also going to be doing an extensive opening remark where you get to know about the DSN AI Plus for Kids and Teens community. Yeah, because this is a community for us actually to always come around like this to learn. So now that you are here, you are part of the community also. So you get to know, okay, what are the benefits do I get to enjoy from being part of this community? So we're going to be showing you that. Okay, please don't pause. There is Muslim now. We have 3 children here. Wow. So we have 3 people on this call from the same place. Good. So after that, we're going to be learning about artificial intelligence. Like I told you, we're going to be doing a lot on artificial intelligence today because it's actually the buzzword out there now. And there's a need for everybody to know what is going on. So we're going to be telling you what exactly is AI. And then how can you begin a career in AI? Just like how, okay, let me even ask in the chat, or let me ask the people that are sitting here. Who should I take first? Mm, 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 mm. Who should I pick first? Yes, so I have my good friend here. What do you want to become later in the future? An engineer, good one. So I'm going to be calling another person who is sitting here, and then I will take responses from the chat also. So I need a female this time. Let me take one person from this side. So what do you want to become in the future? A lawyer. Good, interesting. I like these responses. So in the chat, let me see our responses in the chat. What do you want to become? Tell me very quickly. What do you neurosurgeon? Wow, this is good. Tayo wants to become a neurosurgeon. Olivia wants to become a data scientist. Who else wants to tell us? Fozia wants to become a pilot. Oh, I'm seeing a lot of doctor in the chat. A developer. Oh my God. I wish I can see the chat here so that the people. No, so. Okay. Okay, yes. So I'm seeing a lot of career opportunities here in the chat, and I'm really excited that we are all aligned. So all we need to do is just to guide you on how to become just a robotics engineer. Oh, my chat is buzzing right now. My chat is buzzing right now. Yeah, so I'll quickly run through this agenda so that we can move on to the next thing. And we're going to be having phone quiz sessions. Two of them actually. One will be happening very soon, and one will be happening later in the afternoon. And we're going to also be talking about design thinking and ideation. And then we do a small chat, a very quick chat with AI professionals. Yeah, so how do we even get, I want to become a robotics engineer. How do I get started? How do I become one? So we're going to be bringing some people here to tell you how they started and then how you can also start. So we will be having another fun quiz that will be later, and we are going to be doing a robotics lab tour. How many of you are excited about this? How many of you know what is called a robot? Many people here know what is a robot. Good. So we're going to be having a robotics lab tour where you get to see some of the robots that we have here at this up. And let me say in the chat, if you're excited about this particular session robotics lab tour, let me see your yes in the chat. We are going to be, you guys don't like to be participating. We'll make sure that you don't miss out. We'll make sure that you don't miss out. And lastly, we are going to be having photo shoot session, and we'll call it a day. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much for joining. So we'll be moving on to the next thing, which is to get to know more about the kids and teens community. And I'll be calling on my colleague, who is going to be telling us about the teens and kids community in the next few minutes. Good morning, Mr. Omotayo. Please confirm you are here with us.
Good morning, Mr. Adiola Oluwabukumi. Yes, I can confirm that I am here with you. Thank you so much. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, wherever you are joining us from. My name is Omotayo Olorunfemi. I'm the Community Operations Manager at Data Science Nigeria, and I will take you through about the kids and teens community at Data Science Nigeria. So I would love to hear you, see you in the comment. If you can hear me, just type yes very quickly. Let me see your responses in chat. Just say yes. Okay, yes, I can see Tayo. Thank you. Putum, thank you. Everyone, Kamaldin, yes. Okay, so very quickly, we will go to, a brief intro about the AI Plus Kids and Teens community. A minute, just give me a minute. So just give me a minute. Let me bring up my slide again, and then we'll continue from there. Okay. So just give me a minute, please.
Yeah. So for how we can still.
It's about the kids and teen community. Is this your what is that your place?
So I'm sharing this point.
Is not showing where this is my finger. All right, please confirm that you can still hear me. Please, if you can hear me, let me just say yes, yes, yes in the chat. Please confirm you can still hear me. Okay, thank you, Oluwamuyiwa. All right, so very quickly, I'll take you through about the kids and teens community at Data Science Nigeria. The kids and teen community at Data Science Nigeria is actually a community, we call it AI Plus community, and it is focused at targeting kids and teens between the ages of 7 to 11, and then kids who are between the ages of 12 to 18 who are in the secondary school. Now, the objective of this, our community, is to actually spur your interest of kids, interest of teenagers in artificial intelligence. We run a system, we are very, very peculiar about catching them young. Have you heard about catching them young before? Anyone? Yes. So we do catch them young for artificial intelligence at a very early age. And the intention is to integrate kids and teens into our DSN AI Plus community. So we have the AI Plus community at DSN, and that's why we start early enough with kids and teens so that you can grow on into becoming one of our community members at Data Science Nigeria. Now, to prepare kids and teens for these opportunities in AI and data science, we actually use our teens and kids community as a platform to learn, a platform to innovate, and a platform to actually engage and network with kids and teens. So that's the major reasons why we had to put together the AI Kids and Teens community at Data Science Nigeria.
Hello, please confirm you can hear us clearly now. If you can hear me loud and clear, say yes in the chat. It's still low. Okay, so I think it's better now. There is echo. Okay, so Usman say yes. So we're trying to confirm if you can hear us now. Loud and clear. So I think it's better. Good, 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 good. So we can move on. We should have this. Have this one.
All right, confirm if you can hear me loud and clear so that I can be sure you can hear me. Can you confirm you can hear me loud and clear? Can you hear me? Can I have the yes, yes, yes in the comment section? Sorry, for people on site, we're trying to ensure those online can also hear us loud and clear.
What's the screen? Ah. Mhm.
All right. Thank you, everyone, for your patience. Please confirm again that you can hear me loud and clear. Those online, please confirm that you can hear me loud and clear. Let me see you type yes, 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 that you can hear me loud and clear. All right, thank you so much. So I've spoken about the community, and then very quickly, let me look at what are the benefits that comes from joining the kids and teens community. Now, there are quite a number of benefits that comes from joining our kids and teens community. Number one is an opportunity for free meetups and collaboration. That is sessions like this where we gather together, where we network together, where we collaborate together, and we work on solutions. You build solutions, you build interesting things, fun things. And then number two is an opportunity to grow into our DSN community. Just like I mentioned earlier on, you can easily grow into our DSN community. And then number three is an opportunity to get involved, to be part of free AI development projects that are targeted at artificial intelligence. Together as teams, as young people, we can collaborate together to build that. Number four is an opportunity to learn about artificial intelligence and then the programming languages that are the back end, the foundations for building abilities in AI. You could learn about those programming languages. And then lastly is opportunity for international opportunities involving artificial intelligence. As we go on in our sessions today, you will hear AI professionals talk to you. And part of what you will hear them talk about is the opportunities AI and knowledge of AI has brought for them globally and everywhere all over the world. You see, and to help us in this, Data Science Nigeria will release the first ever artificial intelligence textbook that focus on Python programming language. So Python programming language is the basic programming language that you need to learn for you to be able to build solutions and develop solutions in AI. If you want to be able to program, write, develop models, artificial intelligence models, you need to have the knowledge of Python programming language. So our CEO, in person of Dr. Bayo Adekombi, wrote this very first artificial intelligence book that helps small beginners, elementary learners from primary school and early and secondary school teenagers to be able to learn Python programming language. So this is very important. I think we need to give him a round of applause. Please, let's give him a round of applause. Whether you're on site, whether you're online, let's give our CEO a round of applause. Because this helps us to be able to access the knowledge. And you can see like what I'm showing you on the screen. We use fun characters, cartoon characters in a ways that are very, very easily relatable to you as young people and even as teenagers. Now, we also celebrated the Girls' Child Day by visiting some schools around us here, to inspire young girls. Basically, on the theme, the girl child and AI, the future is now. This speaks to part of what we do with our kids and teens community, where we visit schools, we visit where we engage with young people in schools, in various places where they gather, and we try to spur their interest in artificial intelligence so that you can be the builders and the creators of the future. So these are part of what we do. And then also to support this effort, Data Science Nigeria launched a product which we call Macro Tutor. Now, what Macro Tutor does is is an artificial intelligence platform, right? It connects parents and schools to tutors. That is, if you want to learn maybe you want to learn more about AI, and you will want maybe a private tutor coming to your house, or maybe a private tutor coming to your school to teach students in your school about artificial intelligence. That is what Macro Tutor does. So that's why we developed that platform, so that kids and teens can not just know about, but you will be able to acquire the practical skills that helps you to be able to build AI solutions. So Macro Tutor is currently live. If you're interested to know more, maybe during the question sessions, we could talk more about it, and then you could reach out to us either as a parent or as a school. We can help facilitate tutors coming to take either your children or your pupils or students in secondary school on these skills that helps you to be able to build solutions in artificial intelligence. And then again, in addition to that, but we have to take a step further beyond just the Macro Tutor platform. Now we have to now build a solution that is also AI enabled, that help you to be able to personalize learning. We're able to personalize learning as a learner, and then to generate learning content maybe as a teacher. Now, what do I mean by personalized learning? You know that many a times, some of us, let me do a quick sampling. There are people who you like to learn better. Maybe when you see videos, when you're watching videos, you learn with video. Anybody in the house just wave at me. Anybody, you like watching video to learn. Now, I have some persons there. Some persons who just like to hear all the stuff. That is, you like listening to somebody teaching you or talking to you like I am doing now using audio. Is there anybody like that? You like to listen, you just audio somebody talking and you hear it. Anyone here? Yes, there are people like that too. And then there are some persons, their own best way of learning is like they like to do something. You know what I mean by do something, right? They like to move their body. Oh yeah, let's come, let's create, let's design. Oh yeah, do it like this, do it like this, do it like this. Do you have anybody like that? Yeah, you like to do like actually almost everybody. So because of that, DSN had to develop this platform we call ULearn, such that it can help you as an individual student. You can on your own curate learning content, whereas, and then for tutors, teachers, and the likes, they can on their own as well generate learning content that can help them to teach better in their classes and in their schools for the session that they teach. So this is a brief summary of the AI Kids and Teens community. And then lastly is we have a dedicated hub, right? You can see where we are now. For those of us who are physical and live here with us in Lagos. So this is a picture of our hub. For those of us that you can see our hub looks very beautiful, as well as on the other side, you can see the picture of our robotic lab. We will definitely visit our robotic lab later in the day. So once again, I want to welcome each and every one of us. Whether you are online, whether you are on site, welcome to Data Science Nigeria and Microsoft 2024 AI Career Development for Kids and Teens session. And I want to tell you to have a blast. Enjoy yourself this day. and have a wonderful time. Let's clap our hands together as I call on my colleague Adiola Bukumi to take us through the next session. You're welcome, sir.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Omotayo, for that warm welcome. Thank you so much. And so I want to believe everybody now knows everything about the DSN AI Plus for kids and the kids and teens community. Yes, Tayo said amazing. Fozia said amazing. And Said said wow, wow. Yes. So the kids and the kids and teens community is actually for everyone here. Once you are between the age, once you get to the age of 6 years, and for the kids category, it's 6 to 12, while for the teens, it's 13 to 18. So everybody is welcome. And so we'll be sharing the link to join the community, because you can also have your own personalized membership ID. So we're going to be sharing the link in the chat for you to register to become a bona fide member of the Kids and Teens community. Yeah, so can you all see? So here is it's so exciting here. Like I told you, we're running this event in 3 ways. Some people are here physically. You can see some people just came in now. This place is getting full. And then we have our virtual participants who are connected via Zoom and via YouTube. And we also have our hosting centers across the country. I can tell you we have over 10 hosting centers across the country where they're also seated just like you are. We have 2 other hosting centers in Lagos, and we have other hosting centers spread across the country in the north, in the southeast, in the southwest. Wow, yes. Israel is saying, wow, Israel is surprised about that. So we're going to move on quickly to the next thing. Like I told you, today we're here to learn something exciting, something interesting, something you may, you could have learned it also at your school. If this is your first time of hearing artificial intelligence, let me see your hands up. If this is your first time of hearing artificial intelligence, let me see your hands up. Interesting. So nobody's hands is off, because AI is actually the buzzword out there. I mean, everywhere you go now, they are talking about AI. They are talking about AI. They are talking about artificial intelligence. And the other time, I told us that I've been repeating AI, and some of us may be wondering what exactly is AI. So AI actually means artificial intelligence. So this is now the time for you to bring out your jotter and pen. And if you remember one of the ground rules, I stated that you should also pay attention, because after this session, we're going to be having our first phone quiz session, which is going to be happening on Kahoot. Yeah, so we're going to be using Kahoot to interact very quickly to catch up on what we've learned, what we're going to be learning in the next few minutes now. So artificial intelligence is a branch of computer science, and it deals with how we design intelligent machines. So computer science is a course that is taught. I mean, they teach it in the tertiary institution, but it also starts from the primary school when you learn computer. They call it ICT in most schools. That is where it begins. Yeah, so artificial intelligence is a course that you do when you get to the university level, the tertiary level, where you get to learn in depth. So it's how we build machines. So machines have actually been before artificial intelligence came in. Yeah. So artificial intelligence, it's what I will call an adds-on to the machines that we have now. We're going to be seeing a lot of applications. We're going to be seeing a lot of applications, and I have videos for us to see. Who is excited about that? If you're excited about to see my video, I have a lot of videos for us today, which you are going to see how those things are actually applied in real life. Yeah, so another name for artificial intelligence is just we can say they are artificial humans. And why do we call them artificial humans? Does anybody want to try at all? If you know why artificial intelligence are called artificial humans, let me see your answer in the chat. Or if you know the answer here, let me see your answer. Why AI is referred to as artificial humans? Anybody? Does anybody want to give it a shot? Okay, I see hands. I saw a hand up first. Okay, tell us. Oh. Oh yeah, that's a very good response. I like that. I like that. Thank you. That's another good response. And I also have the same response in the chat. Someone said because they are designed to behave like an human being, which is spot on. Basically, AI can do everything that humans can actually do. Talk of reading emotions, talk of carrying heavy loads, talk of playing with people. They can do anything that you can actually imagine. And that's why they are referred to as artificial humans, because they can do the only thing they cannot do, or let me say they cannot do. So because they actually eat also, yes. AI eats, and the way they eat is that they consume data, not the real food that we eat. So they consume data. Yes, they don't eat raw food. They consume data. So that's how they eat. So they can do everything that humans can do. So I'll be moving on very quickly because there's a lot I want to show us today. So this is the history of AI. Like you can see, AI is here before everybody. I mean, look at us there. We're all teenagers and kids here. So AI came into existence as long as the 1950s, even the 1600s. They've been hearing about AI. You can see the evolution in the 1642. The first mechanical calculating machine built by a French mathematician. So this was even before the AI came. AI came in the 1950s. You will see Alan Turing introduces a Turing test as a way of testing machine intelligence. This was when AI was actually coined. It was in the 1950s. By now, like I said, you should pay attention because some of the things that I'm talking about now will be coming in the Kahoot question. So make sure you jot all those things that I'm saying. That so the first time that it was coined, I mean it was mentioned, was actually in the 1950s. And then you can see the evolution, 1965 to 2009 to 2002 to 2011, 2014, 2016, 2018. And then in the last 2 years, which I can say 2022, the word, the term AI it just went boom. Let me use that word. Just went boom. Like everybody, what is it about ChatGPT? Anyone? Everybody here, hands up is up. So ChatGPT came in and it gave AI the right PR. So AI just becomes the talk of the town. So I still have more on the history of AI. So you can see it started in the 1950s. That was when it was coined. And then we have in the 1956, 1964, 1997. And then you can see 2022. ChatGPT is available to public testing. This was when AI became what even a 5-year-old or a 3-year-old will tell you. If you ask a 3-year-old, I know of a 3-year-old now, that if you ask him that what is ChatGPT, he's going to tell you what ChatGPT is. Yes, everybody is surprised. I know a 3-year-old that knows what ChatGPT is. Or do you think I'm lying? Who thinks I'm lying? Nobody. Yeah. So now we're going to be talking about the applications of AI. We're going to be taking them one after the other. Going to be taking them one after the other. And the exciting thing about AI is that its application cuts across. I mean, just mention that industry that we have currently, and I will tell you how AI can be applied. So the first one that we're going to be talking about is how AI is applied in the healthcare. And so you will even be wondering, why do I need to become a doctor again if AI is now in the healthcare sector? Those are the few things that I have here. I mean, few of many things that AI can do for you in the healthcare sector. It can predict patient outcome and the likelihood of diseases. Like you can use AI to build, okay, will this patient have this disease? With this set of people living in this area contract this type of disease. You can make that prediction with AI, and then you can use that that prediction to prevent it from happening. We also have what we call personalized medicine. So personalized medicine is like, okay, this is what is happening to this person, and I can give this person the right drug to use. You can even see the next one I have here, which is called the drug discovery. Was it not recently? I'm trying to remember now. There was a very good outbreak, not outbreak like a disease. It was like a discovery. I can't even remember the drug now. Is it for sickle cell now? Yeah, I can't really remember that particular disease that is rapid. They use AI. They've been able to use AI to get the appropriate drug for that disease. I will try to remember before we end this session today, and I will inform everyone. Let me see everybody in the chat. Let me see how we're doing. Oh, Emanuela is facing a low network bandwidth. So sorry, Emanuela. Olayanju, yes, thank you so much. AI does not have feelings. Oh, look at Erica. Erica is AI does not have feelings. I can even tell you that AI feels. Yeah, and in one of the videos I'm going to be showing you, you are going to see it. Yeah, I think I have a video on that. Yeah, I think I do. And then what we call the virtual health assistant. So the virtual health assistant are more like chatbots. Yeah, so we have chatbot that you can quickly, oh, I'm having a headache. I'm running temperature. What can I use? And then you get responses. Use paracetamol, use this, use that. This is how AI has improved our healthcare. So the next thing I'm going to be showing us now, yeah, it's a video. Let me see if this will play.
Imagine a world where AI predicts your illness.
Let me confirm from my friends online if they can hear the sound of the video I just played. Can you hear the sound clearly? Yes, Kamaldin can hear. Eberechi can hear. Good. So we're good to go. So this is a video that speaks to the application of AI in the healthcare sector. So let's enjoy.
Before symptoms appear. Sounds futuristic, right? Thanks to rapid AI advancements, this is becoming a reality in healthcare today. At AI Works, we envision AI enhancing diagnostic accuracy and personalizing treatments to improve outcomes. AI analyzes medical images with unprecedented speed and precision, helping providers identify diseases earlier and more accurately. AI promotes personalized healthcare by tailoring treatments to individual patient data, leading to better outcomes and lower costs. But as promising as AI in healthcare sounds, it comes with risks. Healthcare data is a prime target for breaches. Algorithms can be exploited for malicious uses. Ethical considerations are crucial. AI can perpetuate biases, leading to unfair treatment recommendations. Robust security measures are necessary to protect patient data. Transparency and accountability are key. Patients must know how their data is used. At AI Works, we ensure our AI systems meet high standards of fairness and reliability. Imagine bringing healthcare to remote areas. AI-powered telemedicine offers consultations and diagnoses, improving access to care. Yet, to fully harness these benefits, we need your help. Visit www.iworks.one to learn more about our initiatives like the Alithos project and AI 900.
Good. So that's my first video for today. Like I told you, I have many videos that I'm going to be showing you today. So that's the application of AI, just like how I explained it. AI has done a lot, or let me say it's doing a lot, and it will still do a lot because we've not even explored, we've not exhausted the benefits of AI. I mean, every day people they are thinking about, oh, what can we use AI to do? What can we even use it to do better? And we're going to be having another session called Design Thinking today, where everybody here will give me good ideas of what we can build. Yes, everybody here, people online, people at our viewing center, you're going to be telling me, what do you feel we can use AI to do? And if your idea scales, then we can even collaborate to build that particular, build your idea into a product. So we're going to be having a session called design thinking. So quickly, let's move on to the second application of
Imagine
AI.
a world where AI.
Yes, so the next one is how artificial intelligence has helped us in finance. How many of us want to be a banker here, an accountant? Let me see your hands up. Oh, I have somebody hands up here. If you want to be a financial analyst, let me see your yes in the chat. So this is another way that AI is improving things for us right now. I'm going to, so what I have listed here, I have fraud detection, algorithmic trading, personalized banking, credit scoring. Some of us may not really be exposed to all these things. Fraud detection, some of us may not even have a bank account right now, while some of us also have. So people are always out there to exploit others. And one way that AI has actually helped us is to detect who is actually committing fraud. Another thing is who also want to scam you. There are a lot. We even have a product here at Data Science Nigeria called Nalive. That product will tell you if a scammer wants to scam you. Yes, once you get a text message, it's going to flag it that this person is a scammer. We have that product built already. So I'm going to be going straight because we have a lot to do today. I'm going to be going straight to our video to see how AI is helping in the finance sector. Let me see our friends in the virtual room if they are still following us. So Fozia is saying yes. Oh, Fozia wants to build a robotic giant already. Oh, good, good, good. So I will get to it. Let me play my video.
Here are 10 practical ways to apply artificial intelligence in finance. So the first is fraud detection. For example, AI can be used to identify transactions that are made from unusual locations or that involve overly large sums of money. Next is risk management. For example, AI can be used to predict the likelihood of a stock market crash or to identify the riskiest investments in a portfolio. The third is customer service. For example, AI can be used to create chatbots that can answer customer questions about products or services. Fourth is compliance. For example, AI can be used to monitor transactions for signs of money laundering or terrorist financing. Fifth is portfolio management. For example, AI can be used to rebalance portfolios automatically or to identify undervalued investments. The sixth is trading. For example, AI can be used to automatically place trades or to identify profitable trading strategies. The seventh is investment research. For example, AI can be used to identify undervalued stocks or to identify companies that are likely to grow in the future. Eighth is asset allocation. For example, AI can be used to create asset allocation models that are tailored.
So like I said, some of us are still young here. We may not really be dealing with finances yet. So you may not also be able to relate to some of those things. But this person has mentioned 8 things already. And I can tell you, I know everything he's talking about. The word run on finance, let me use that word, or let me say the word runs on money. Apart from politics, the government that will have, the other part of the world is actually money. Everybody wants to make money. The government wants to make money. The government wants to tax the citizens. The citizens also want to get job, get money. Everything is about money. And that is why AI is very important in this sector. And I'm really hoping to see who's going to give us an idea of how we can use AI to improve finances today. Just think about it. How can I help the world? How can I help my friends? Oh, not to get scammed. Oh, how can I use AI to make money? You would have heard something like forex trading. So there's something we call robotic trading in forex trading. Some of you may not know forex trading. Forex trading is actually when you trade currencies against each other. Yeah, so you can trade Naira against US dollar, you can trade Naira against Chinese yuan. So you can actually make prediction that, okay, Naira will rise from tomorrow and then it will improve against the US dollar. All those things are what you can use AI to do. And how do you do this? AI can learn from old things, from data, from what has happened in the last 2 years, what has happened in the last 3 years, and then it's going to make predictions on what is going to be happening in the next 5 minutes. Very quick. Yeah, it can make that prediction. So that is why AI has actually helped a lot in this regard when we're talking about finance. I'm going to be going on to my next video.
Here are 10 practical ways to apply.
Yeah, so my next application now is AI in education. So everybody here can relate to this because we are all in school. So the first one that I have here is what we call personalized learning. And this will speak to what my friend on the chat was saying the other time, that AI cannot learn emotion. AI can actually emit, let me use the word emit emotion. AI can tell you that you are sad. And even there's a, who knows Sophia? Has anybody heard about Sophia before? Sophia the robot. Oh, I have somebody hands up here. Let me see in the chat. Who knows Sophia? AI can be used for engineering. Certainly. Fadila knows Sophia. Sophia is the first robot to be granted the permission to be a citizen of a country. Let me know. So who knows the country? Sophia is actually a robot. I hope I'll be able to pull up a video for you to see Sophia. Sophia can do basically what humans can do, everything humans can do. Because of that high level of, how do I even put it now? That high level it has achieved, they named Sophia the first robot. They granted her a permission to be a citizen of UAE. Somebody got it correctly, very correct. Sophia is actually a citizen of Saudi Arabia, UAE. Thank you so much, Ibrahim. Oh, I have a lot of genius on this call. So after this session, we're going to be moving on to our Kahoot session. So let's get prepared. And I hope you are jotting. I hope you are jotting that, because all what I've been saying now, you are going to see them in the Kahoot session. So we have personalized learning. We have automated grading. This is for our teachers. So instead of them marking your script, and then sometimes our teachers can even get tired. They won't tell you that they are tired, even though they are tired. They won't tell you they are tired. And instead of you getting 10, they will give you 8. And you'll be wondering, you tell them, oh, I'm not supposed to score 8. I got everything. And then when you take your script to them, they will tell you, oh, you actually scored 10. They are tired, but they won't tell you because they are not robots. But robots will mark 1 million scripts in 5 minutes without getting tired. Yeah, so this is why AI will actually improve every sector of life. And then we have what we call the administrative automation. Instead of, oh, let me carry this book here, let me do this here, you can easily send it with a robot, or even use any platform to do it very quickly. So my next video, I have 2 videos on this actually. I have to play this. Let me see. Okay, let me, okay, yeah, so I'm going to be playing this.
红色是表示你的专注力显示的很高，
Teachers at this primary school in China
蓝色是走神了，
know exactly when someone isn't paying attention.
白色就是你可能跟网络还没有连接好。
These headbands measure each student's level of concentration. The information is then directly sent to the teacher's computer and to parents. China has big plans to become a global leader in artificial intelligence. It has enabled a cashless economy where people make purchases with their faces. A giant network of surveillance cameras with facial recognition helps police monitor citizens. Meanwhile, some schools offer glimpses of what the future of high-tech education in the country might look like.
做出选择吧 ，Good job。
Classrooms have robots that analyze students' health and engagement levels. Students wear uniforms with chips that track their locations. There are even surveillance cameras that monitor how often students check their phones or yawn during classes. These gadgets have alarmed Chinese netizens. But schools say it wasn't hard for them getting parental consent to enroll kids into what is one of the world's largest experiments in AI education. A program that's supposed to boost students' grades while also feeding powerful algorithms.
为了就是国家的这个
Yes. If you are excited to see my videos, let me see yes in the chat. If you are enjoying my videos, oh, Muhammad is saying I'm enjoying this meeting. Tayo is saying, I mean, wow. Tayo is wild. A lot of, oh, you can't see my chat. The chat is buzzing, and I'm very sure everyone seated here is also enjoying this. And I still have many videos to show you, and I really hope, time permits. But for me, say, wow. So China is actually, I will give it to China. I'll give it to China. Even before I give it to US, China is doing a lot. They are using AI to revolutionize a lot in the education sector. You can see this is just a school. Now imagine what other schools are also doing. They can detect when a student is not paying attention in class. All you need to do is just to put that stuff on your head, and then it will trigger something, and then the teacher will know that, oh, you're actually not listening, you're actually not paying attention. And I'm also excited to tell you that we also have something like this at DSN. It's called AI School Monitor. It can monitor emotions. AI Class Monitor, thank you so much. AI Class Monitor. It can monitor, it's monitoring the emotions of students when they are in class. You just place the camera at the angle now, and it can analyze, oh, this boy is tired already. Let's give him a break. Let's send him to the kitchen to eat his lunch before others because he's very tired. Or does he want to sleep? All those are ways that you can actually make everybody to enjoy the classroom. So everybody can just be seated there, and some people will be far away already. So it's very important that we actually do this thing so that we can bring everybody to speed. So it's very important. So interesting. Oh, Mark Lee is saying DSN is trying. Thank you so much for your kind words. Mark Lee. Erica is saying so interesting. Tayo is saying, why can't we be like this in Nigeria? So Tayo, we can be like this in Nigeria, and that's why we have you. That's why we have you. We are going to be having a design thinking session, like I said, and I want to see our ideas. What do you feel we can do? And like I'm telling you, If your idea is a very good one, a spectacular one, I'll collect your number today and we're going to build it as a product. I promise you. Yeah. Yeah. So how about you say yes, teach us more. Teach us more. Yeah, so let's go on to the next application of AI, which is in retail. Who knows the meaning of retail? Does anybody know the meaning of retail? If you know the meaning of retail, let me see yes in the chat. So retail, it's more like trading, our market women, our market people. So there are ways also that AI has improved that sector. Personalized recommendations. So you can enter a market now and AI will tell you, this is what this person should buy based on, okay, this is how you are looking. Yes, you should be able to get this art. You can wear this shoe. This shoe will be fine on you. Inventory management. Okay, my stock is running low. AI will trigger an alert for you that, okay, you are running out of stock. Instead of you going to your market shelf, checking your, oh, I run out of milk. Oh, I run out of chocolate. Oh, I run out of sweets. AI can easily tell you, hello, man, we are running out of sweets. We're running out of sweets. Let's buy more sweets. All those things are how you can actually deploy AI. And we also have what we call the customer service chatbots. Yeah, just like we have chatbots in healthcare, we also have chatbots for the retail. Who is familiar with Jumia? Everybody knows Jumia. Good. So Jumia is actually an e-commerce platform, and they have chatbots. If you need anything, just engage the chatbot. It's going to tell you the full details of whatever you want to buy. And then we have what we call the visual search. So the visual search enables customers to upload images of what they like, and then the platform will recommend to do the rest. So it makes it easy for you to discover what you want to buy very quickly, and then you can check out. So I have another video that I'm going to be playing, but before I play my video, let me see what our friends on the... Oh, Nabila is saying I'm enjoying the video. Umu said me too. Yeah, everybody's enjoying the video. So I'm going to be playing the next video now, which is on retail.
AI is revolutionizing retail inventory management, empowering businesses to optimize their supply chains, improve forecasting accuracy, and enhance overall operational efficiency. By leveraging AI technologies, retailers can overcome inventory challenges, minimize stockouts, and maximize profitability. One significant application of AI in retail inventory management is demand forecasting. AI algorithms can analyze historical sales data, market trends, and external factors to predict future demand with greater accuracy. By understanding demand patterns, retailers can optimize their inventory levels, reduce excess stock, and ensure products are available when customers need them. AI-powered systems can also automate inventory replenishment processes. By continuously monitoring sales data and inventory levels, AI algorithms can generate purchase orders, track supplier performance, and optimize order quantities. This automation streamlines the replenishment process, reduces manual errors, and ensures that the right products are available at the right time. AI algorithms can analyze customer behavior, preferences, and purchase history to personalize product recommendations. By understanding individual customers' preferences, retailers can offer targeted promotions and cross-selling opportunities, driving sales and customer satisfaction. This personalized approach enhances the customer experience and improves inventory turnover. AI-powered image recognition and computer vision technologies can assist in inventory management by automating stock counting, detecting misplaced items, and monitoring shelf conditions. These systems can quickly identify discrepancies, minimize inventory shrinkage, and optimize store layouts for improved customer navigation.
Good. So you can see that the video is just doing a detailed explanation of what I have explained earlier. Like I told you, AI can tell you, okay, this shoe size will fit you. This is what you should pick. You should pick 15 instead of picking 12 because I can see the size of your leg. AI can tell you, okay, we're running out of milk. Let's buy more milk. Let's buy more milk. All those are ways that AI has actually revolutionized the retail industry. And this is actually one way that you can use to scale up. You can use to beat the others. I mean, let's assume we are all selling the same thing here. But me, I have AI in my market. And my AI can tell me, okay, we're running out of Milo, and this is what people want to buy Milo. So you will just quickly get Milo, while others will still be waiting. They won't know that you have gotten Milo already. People will just be coming. They will patronize your own market. All these are ways that you can actually employ AI. So let me see our chat. Oh, somebody said I really like this class. Oh, and I will tell you, we've not even started. We've not even started, and I need to rush right now because we have a lot in stock for you guys today, and you are going to enjoy yourself. You are going to enjoy yourself. So I'm going to be moving. Excuse me. So I'm going to be moving to the last application.
AI is revolutionizing retail.
AI for today, which is in manufacturing. So I've been seeing a lot of I want to be an engineer in the chat. Yes, everybody wants to be an engineer. And during our career chat, I mean a chat with our AI professionals, we're going to be having a machine learning engineer. He's going to be coming here to tell us how he got started. Yeah, and what other things he's doing currently, the skills he has gained over the years so that you guys can also see how to become a machine learning engineer. So this is the manufacturing. When we're talking about manufacturing, we're talking about how we are producing things, how we are constructing bridges. And there's a picture I saw that was last week. So the picture is about an oil rig inside water. How many of us know what we call an oil rig? Who has seen an oil rig before? Anyone? So oil rig is always centered at the middle of an ocean, very far. And the person was just asking, how did they even get this oil rig? How did they get it very far in the middle of the ocean? All those things they're actually works of engineering, and we need to give kudos to engineers. It's a very good job. Engineering is a very good career, a very, very good career. And AI has been doing a lot also to help us in engineering, in manufacturing. So my next video is going to be telling us a lot that has been done in manufacturing. You can see robotics and automation. Just imagine Tesla made an announcement. I can't even remember all those figures. They talked about how many cars they produced in a year. It was massive. The number is massive. I mean, very massive. And they are not just copying all those things one by one. They are using robots to automate the whole process. So the video that I'm going to play next is going to be explaining all those things in details.
Artificial intelligence and manufacturing are a perfect fit because in manufacturing we tend to produce many, many identical parts and products, which generates huge amounts of data, which in turn can then be fed into the artificial intelligence algorithms and thereby help them to learn, improve, identify problems and process optimizations. Currently, there are many projects, experiments going on in the manufacturing sector, and of course, one of the areas where you see this a lot is the automotive sector. We talk about matrix production systems, where basically we do not have anymore the typical century-old linear production system, production line. Instead, we have basically the products, the cars in this case, being put onto a pod, and the pod moves through the factory in a way that is optimized for this specific product, especially when you go to products or cars in the high segment where each car is completely different from the next car. And therefore a linear production sequence doesn't make a lot of sense. So this is not future science fiction, this is happening today already. A perfect example of the use of artificial intelligence in manufacturing are robotics. Right now, you need about 2 weeks of highly paid engineers to optimize the robots so that they can really do what they need to do. In the future, we'll have robots that do this by themselves. They will see how, let's say, the welding points are done, compare it to what they should be doing, and then learn.
Yes. Okay. So yes, so we're getting into the more exciting part, which is our first fun quiz. But before we go into our fun quiz, the first one that we're going to be having today. So if you've learned something new, let me see yes in the chat. If you've learned something new, let me see your hands up here. If you learned something, everybody hands is up. Yeah, I'm really excited. Everybody has learned something new. Yes. And there's a lot of yes in the chat. There's a lot of yes in the chat. Everybody is learning. Good. Good. So that will be all for now on the applications of AI. And like I told you, we still have a lot of things to cover. We're going to be chatting with AI professionals, and we're also going to be talking about what we call design thinking. How can I even think about an idea? How do I go about it? Yeah, we're going to be doing all that today. So thank you so much. So that will be all of what is artificial intelligence, the history of artificial intelligence, the applications of artificial intelligence. And now we're going to be moving on to our fun quiz. So I will stop sharing for a minute. Okay, yeah, so my screen is even up. So all you need to do is coming. So we need to stop sharing here. Okay.
So while my colleague is setting up the main screen, let me confirm from us there. How many of us have heard of Kahoot before? You played a Kahoot game or you've heard of Kahoot before? Okay, I can see 1, 2, 3, 4 hands. Okay, so for you to play the Kahoot game, you need to have your phone. You need to have a digital device. I think that was one of the reasons why we asked you to either come with your laptop or come with your phone. So you can take over by that.
So how many of us have our devices here? Okay, so another thing we're also going to be needing is internet connection. Okay, so you can, if you have internet connection, you can bring out your devices. So people have even started joining online already. So all you need to do is to just search for kahoot.it. So I'm going to be dropping the link in the chat. So Kahoot.it. Go on Kahoot.it and put the game code that you are seeing right now. So we're expecting many people to join.
Yes, more people to join, but I'm saying people they are so far.
Yes, you can use computer.
You
can use computer, you can use the software.
You can use anyone.
So we're going to be starting, and so there's still, like I said, there's still another fun quiz that will be happening again. So we're going to be starting very soon.
So are you in? Do you have internet on your tab? Oh, okay, none yet. You don't have to have your. Wow.
So this 12:21. Let's just wait 2 more minutes to have more people join. So the pin is on my screen. 209-453 is the pin. 209-453 is the pin. 209-453 is the game pin. So let's join. This is just for us to have fun. So even if you don't have a device to participate, just follow and keep answering the question. We have 32 people on the call, exciting, and I think this is a very good time for us to start.
Yeah.
People are still trying to join.
So we have 40 now, 42 on the call. So maybe once we can get to maybe 45.
Yes,
we should start. So if you're trying to join, please join. If you have any users in your hand, we'll come close to you to help. Okay? All right.
Very good. We are going to be starting now.
50 people on the call, and we will start now. Okay, we're starting. Now get ready. So the rules, please.
Yes, so thank you so much. So we're going to be starting now, but I need to make the rules very clear. So when it comes to Kahoot, it's always a game of speed and internet. Yeah, so you may even get the answer right, but if you're not very fast, you may not be on the leaderboard. So I wish everyone a very good time. Let's enjoy this. So we're starting already. Let's have the first question in. Welcome to the AI Career Development for Kids and Teens 2024 first quick Kahoot session. So the first question, what is the full meaning of AI? So let's see who is going to get this right. People answers in already. Wow, this is exciting, and so everybody knows the answer. I won't be surprised if everybody gets this correctly. Wow, 60 people got it correctly. Let's move on to the next question. So let's see how our scoreboard is doing. Ibrahim is on the top. Like I told you, this is a game of speed. So our next question is up. Where is the DSN AI hub located? We mentioned this during the welcome address. $63 answers in already. Interesting. Wow, 63 people got this correctly. Let's move on. Good. Yes, the answer is Yaba, Lagos. The DSN hub is located at number 33, Queen Street, Alagomeji, Yaba, Lagos. Next question. Artificial intelligence application can be seen in education, retail, finance, and healthcare. 2 answers in. Wow, like I mentioned it. I said I have geniuses here. The answer is true. Good. Let's have our next question. Wow, so Samuel is now on the leaderboard. How does AI learn and make decisions? I can remember I said this specifically. So if you listen, if you paid attention, you will get it right. How does AI learn and make decisions? This is when I was saying that AI, they don't hit raw food, they hit a particular thing. Data. Yes, I mentioned this. Let's have our next question up. Wow, Ibrahim is back up there. Good. This event is organized by Data Science Nigeria in partnership with who? This was on our screen for like 15 minutes. Yes, if you joined very early, you would have seen this already. People that joined in early will get this one correctly. Easy peasy. Yes, the answer is Microsoft. Okay, so our next question, we still have 4 more questions to go. Oh, Ibrahim is still up there. I can bet it with you that Ibrahim joined very early. All of these are applications of AI, except calculators. I can see a lot of calculator in the chat room. Is that the answer? Yes, calculator is the answer. Calculator is just a machine. It's not a robot. Yeah. Let's have our next question up. Wow, Star Galaxy is now on the leaderboard. DSN built an AI-enabled platform that connects parents and schools tutors called what? For all of us that came in early, many people will got this correctly. Many people will get this correctly. Yes, many people will get this correctly. Macro tutor. Well, I've said macro tutor. We're going to see if macro tutor is the answer. Yes, macro tutor is the answer. We have just 3 more questions for this this session of our first fun quiz. Ibrahim is up there again. Let's have our next question up. When was AI first conceptualized? I can remember mentioning this like several times. Was it 2020? Was it 1990s? Was it 2000? Was it 1950s? Yes, it was the 1950s. That was when the first, well, that was when AI was coined. I mean, when it was first mentioned. We have just more 2 questions for this session. Oh, Ibrahim is still up there. So this is a general question. Let's see who gets it. Let's see who gets it. So this is just to tell you that you can actually start coding at a very young age. Very, very young age. Let's see who is going to get this. Oh, 24 people actually got it. So the answer is 5. Yeah. So he started coding at 5 years old. Wow, we have Taiwo on the leaderboard. So our final question for the first round of the fun quiz. Let's have our last question. Who invented the term AI? Seven answers in already. Interesting. John McCarthy is the answer. Thank you so much, everyone, for participating in this session. Let's see how our leaderboard looks like. Our leaderboard is coming out. So the 3rd place goes to Ibrahim. Wow. Star Galaxy is the 2nd. The 1st position goes to Taiwo Ogumbo. So who is Taiwo Ogumbo? Do we have Taiwo Ogumbo physically here? So Taiwo Ogumbo has won him or herself the artificial intelligence Python book that was shown the other time. Yes. Oh, it's even for the 1st, 2nd, and the 3rd. Yes, so it's even for the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. So congratulations to Taiwo Ogumbo. Congratulations to Ibrahim, and congratulations to Star Galaxy. So you'll be getting a copy of the Beginner's Artificial Intelligence and Python book. Yes, so from wherever you are joining, send a mail, tell your parents to send a mail to AI Community. So I'm typing the mail now in the chat. AI Community at datasciencenigeria.ai. AI Community at datasciencenigeria.ai. So tell your parents to send a mail to this mail, AI Community at datasciencenigeria.ai, to claim, to claim your reward. So we're going to be having another fun quiz session after some other session that we're going to be having now. Thank you so much, everyone, for participating. Thank you. So we move on to the next thing. We're bringing up my screen again. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Oh, I'm coming. Stop. Yes. Stop sharing. Okay. This one. Great. So we're moving on into the second part of our today's learning. Like I told you, there's a lot to learn. This session started at 11:15 and this is 12:33. So we are 1 hour 30 minutes or 1 hour 45 minutes in already. And I want to believe that everybody is enjoying themselves. If you are having fun, let me see yes on the chat. If you're having fun, let me see your hands up. Yeah, our physical attendees, if you're having fun, let me see your hands up. Good, everybody's having fun. So we're going to move on to the next thing. Oh, a lot of yes in the chat. Thank you, Wahab. Everybody's having fun. Samuel is having fun. Ifumi is having fun. Bello Muhammad is having fun. So the next thing is, okay, we'll be talking about AI. Then how do I get started? How do I become the next Kataria? Who started coding at 5? Yes, you can also start coding as early, at your early age right now, you can start coding. So we're going to be talking now about how to get started with coding, how to also become the next programmer. So has anybody heard about coding before? Anyone who wants to give it a try? Okay, I have hands up here. Anyone, just raise up your hand if you want to tell me what coding is. Anyone? Thank you. Yeah, tell us. Wow, that's a good response. Thank you so much. Please clap for him. Anyone again wants to try? What is coding? Thank you. Wow, another awesome response there. Let me see our chat. Let me see what people are saying about coding. What is coding? Okay, so one viewer is asking what information do you have to send to the mail? So just do a small mail to claim your reward for the Kahoot session. We are going to understand that. Thank you so much. So what is coding? Let me see our responses in the chat. So I even have the coding helps to bring an app to life. Erica, that is spot on. That is spot on. So this is coding. You can see it on my screen. So somebody actually talked about communication, and that's why I said we should clap for him, because that is what coding entails. You are communicating to your computer. You are giving it instructions. That is what coding is all about. And there are different platforms that you can actually use to learn coding that you can also use to code. So one thing is to learn coding, and then another thing is to actually code. So you can see on my screen, I have Tinker, I have Scratch, I have Python, I have Java, I have JavaScript, I have PHP, I have Visual Basic. How many of us know Scratch programming? Almost everybody here. How many of us know Python programming? Wow, a lot of hands up again. What about JavaScript? Interesting. Let me see our chat. Let me see our virtual friend. Python, me, Ibrahim knows Python already. So I want to believe some people even know how to code here. And so those are the benefits of coding. There are a lot to coding. When you code, it improves your creativity. That's the first thing. You will be so smart. From experience, everybody that I know that codes, they are actually smart guys. Because for you to write, so there's what we call syntax when you are coding. Syntax is, when you want to write, when you want to get to, when they are teaching you how to get to, you do an addition of 1 and 1, and then you get 2. When you want to get 20, you will do something like, should I go with 8 plus 12? Should I go with 10 plus 10? Should I go with 15 plus 5? So that's what we call syntax in coding. How do I achieve what I want to do? And you will see other things that are actually built, like self-driving cars. People actually sit down to code the back end of it. When you see something like Siri, who knows Siri? Everybody knows Siri. Yeah, if you are versatile, if you know iPhones, you would have heard about Siri, Google Assistant. All those things actually have the back end, like the engine. And the end of everything that I'm mentioning actually done with coding. Yeah, so people actually sit down to build it. So that's what we're talking about. So if you code, it improves your creativity, and then you also get to understand the world better, because you are trying to build a solution. So you need to sit down, you need to analyze what is happening, what do I want to build, what solution do I want to create. And there's another thing, it improves collaboration. Look at everybody here today. Even though we are here to learn about coding, we've not started coding, but everybody is here today sitting together, having fun. This is what we call collaboration. Yes, we're all collaborating here to learn. And some people will be out somewhere now fighting, but we look at all here. We're here having fun, enjoying ourselves. So this is how coding improves collaboration. And you can see coding improves communication. Like I said, coding is all about communication. It's all about communicating to your computer, and then you get a result. So all these are examples of programming languages. Talk of Tinker, talk of Scratch programming, talk of Wix. So we use Wix and WordPress for website development. We use Scratch programming for a lot of things. Talk of there's what we call Scratch for artificial intelligence. I really hope I really wish I have time. I would have shown us a lot. Talk of Turntable. Turntable is used for mobile app development. There's a school that participated in a competition recently, and they use this Turntable. They built, so they have even two schools. One built an application that can connect orphanage houses to donors. And then another school built an application that can report emergency cases. Yes. So these two schools are actually enrolled in our macro tutor program. Yeah. So just to chip in that, they're actually enrolled in our macro tutor program. They participated in a competition and they built these two products with Turntable. I really wish I can show us, but there's no time. There's a lot. Maybe we'll have this in another time. So there's Python here, there's C#, there's PHP, and yeah. So let me move on to my next slide. Yeah, so like I said, this is just for if you want to get a personalized coding instructor, we have Macro Tutor, a product built by Data Science Nigeria that enabled, so it's an AI-enabled platform that connects tutors to schools, then tutor to parents. So the next thing on this particular session is the design thinking session, and I'm going to be inviting my friend there, a colleague also who is going to be taking us on this design thinking session. So this is the part where I said, I want to see interesting ideas that everybody is going to come up with. So I'll be calling on Uche, who is going to be facilitating the session on design thinking. Yeah, thank you so much, Uche. So Uche will be here with us in a minute.
All right. Good afternoon, everyone. How are we doing? Okay, we have to stand here.
Yes.
Oh my. So that those online can see. Oh goodness. I'd have loved to walk around. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So I hope we're having fun. That answer is subdued. Like, are we having fun? Okay. And I know we're learning a lot of things, right? For some of us, how many of us have been exposed to, say, computer science classes or coding classes before today? Awesome. Then the rest of us, we've not done anything about computer science or coding classes. Am I correct? Huh? Okay. All right, that's fine. So I believe that my colleagues are already doing an amazing job to show you some of those things at the most basic level. Like you saw in the Kahoot session, one of the questions, one of the guys in those questions started coding at around 5 years old. And that tells you that you're not too young to start coding. And so I believe this session is an eye-opener for some of you, right? After you leave this session, you can begin to now say, you know what, I want to explore more. I want to know what exactly is that coding that they're talking about. What is it? What does it entail, right? How can I start learning it? And how can I start coding? And you'll be surprised within the next 2 to 5 years, you are doing, amazing things with these things that you're learning. So I hope that you will pick all of the lessons that is being shared here, right? And as you go back home, you tell your mommy, you tell your guardians, your father, that, Daddy, I want to learn this thing more, right? I want to know more about this thing. And there are a lot of resources, both free and paid resources. My colleagues will be sharing with you a lot of free resources that you can make use of. And even start with your phone, maybe your daddy's phone or your mommy's phone, for those of us that do not have laptops. And if you have laptops, you can start. There are a lot of free resources to make use of. Okay, my name is Uche, and like Bukumi has mentioned, I'm a product manager here at DSN. And what I'll be working or engaging you on, right? Because it's not supposed to be just a presentation. That's why I would have preferred to walk around. It's an interactive session, right? Where we'll be talking about one of the key aspects that guides whatever products that you are currently using or that we're currently using here, how they are built. And that's the concept of design thinking. Now, this TV that you're seeing here, this large screen, the phone, yeah. Okay, next slide, okay. All right, the phone, the laptops you're making use of, even down to the mics and everything here, the way that we are built, right, starts with design thinking. I mean, that's like the foundation, because it is at that level that you want to think about what exactly is the problem that you want to solve. So my colleague has spoken about coding. Before you start writing any line of code, right, you want to think, okay, which problem do I want to solve? How many of us make use of YouTube Kids here? You watch videos on YouTube Kids. Awesome. So the people who built it also, right, they are thinking, or the foundation, how they started was, which problem do we want to solve for our audience or for the people that will be using this platform? And that is what, or that is how design thinking comes in, because it starts at how or which problem do we want to solve? And then how do we want to solve that problem? So design thinking, from what you're seeing on your screen, it's an iterative process. So breaking down iterative to something you can understand is, it's something that we do over and over and over again. So you do not start designing or start solving a problem at the beginning, and then after that, you stop the entire design thinking process. No, it's something you do over and over again. The same way you go to school Monday to Friday, the same way you wake up, you have a bath every morning, right? Next day, you still have a bath, or you go to bed. That's what iterative means. It means you are doing it over and over again, right? And so this process, is what it does, it allows you to understand the people that you want to solve for. Do you get it? Whatever it is you want to build, even if it's just a toy you want to build, right? Design thinking allows you to understand, okay, how will these people, how would they use this toy? How would they, no, just leave it here first. Yeah. After that, I'll go to the video. So they're going to be like, how would they use this toy? So that's what it means, understanding the user, right? And then challenging some assumptions. So you will definitely make some assumptions, right? Okay, you assume that the people that want to use that your toy, right, they are maybe between, you assume that are between the ages of 7 to 10, or maybe 5 to 7. You want to assume their age. You also want to assume that, okay, they can afford to buy that toy, or their parents can afford to buy it for them. You get, those are some of the assumptions, because it is on these assumptions that you then make use of to design or develop whatever it is you are building. And like I said, it's across every single thing that you see today. Not just technical things, or not just your tech tools, like your laptop, down to these seats that you're sitting on, and these tables that we are making use of. Design thinking applies to everything. So don't think that, I'm not doing, or I want to become, say, a content creator, a fashion designer, a physicist, or an engineer. Do you get whatever it is you want to become? Design thinking applies to it, right? Because it is the only way that you are able to understand how this thing you want to build, how are they going to use it? So you challenge assumptions, and then you now identify that problem that you want to solve. So I'm going to play a quick video that I need us to pay attention to it, right? It's on the next slide. Okay. So I need us to pay attention to it, because it simply walks through what I'll be explaining, and then I will engage us further. Okay.
Design strategy is about thinking differently, putting yourself in your customer's shoes, to design solutions that not only fit their needs but delight them, by empathizing through observing people in real-life scenarios like shopping, or through open-ended interviews to uncover what people do rather than what they want. Because if you ask people what they want, they don't necessarily know. By immersing yourself in your customer's world, you can understand their needs, gains and pains. How? 1. Empathize. Immerse yourself in your customer's world. 2. Define the non-obvious insights. 3. Ideate. Brainstorm solutions. 4. Prototype. Build an MVP, minimum viable product, of ideas in the shortest possible time. Then take those prototypes back to your customers and ask what they think. Design strategy starts with the customer, then offers the solution, not the other way around. For example, An Australian supermarket chain wanted to design a unique, engaging in-store experience to further set them apart from competitors. So we followed their customers around, interviewed them, and watched what was happening in store over a considerable period. Customers wanted to feel more connected with the suppliers of their produce, an in-store experience they couldn't find elsewhere. One of the winning ideas was an in-store milk dispenser with old-style glass milk bottles. Customers fill the bottles with single-origin high-quality milk. They can see details of the cows and farms that produced it, with assurance the suppliers receive a better price. This experience delights customers and is very successful across stores. If we had asked what customers wanted, they probably have said cheaper produce. But by empathizing, living and observing, we developed an idea that not only excites customers, but gives the store a unique edge by connecting with customers' hearts and minds. Design.
Okay, so I'm going to be asking a few questions from that video, right? And in this session, there are no wrong answers. So whatever it is that you think or is the answer to whatever I asked from the video, just raise your hand and just tell me. Is that okay? Yes. Is that okay? All right, thank you. Okay, so the first one, my question is, the video says that design thinking is about somebody. How many of us know which of the person? Awesome. Can we clap for you? Wait, we don't clap for people here. Please clap for him. All right, that's great. Awesome. So the second thing, it mentions one first thing, right, in the steps for design thinking. What's the first thing it mentions? Who wants to tell me? You have answered the question. What's your name? Abi, but you've answered the question, so that's smart. Who wants to answer the question? Just try. Okay. Nice. Awesome. Can we please put our hands together for him? I mean, I like that we're paying attention to the video, because I'm just going to walk us through right now, I mean, all of those things that we have said in the video in a simple way so that you understand what each of those different steps mean. As you can see from the screen, right, the very first stage, because design thinking is a process, like I said, and there are stages that you need to take care of in the entire design thinking process. The first thing, as you have seen on the screen there, is to empathize. Now, what does empathize mean? Habib mentioned that from the video, design thinking means thinking about the customer. So when you're empathizing, it simply means putting yourself in the shoe of the customer. That's what empathizing means. So it's saying this particular product, and like I've mentioned, it does not just relate to only tech products. No, any product. It's you can apply it even to a clothes that you want to sew for someone. You get it? It's very, very versatile. So design empathizing means that this particular thing I want to do, right? How will my user make use of it? How will he be able to afford it? What are the problems that he wants to solve with this solution? So empathizing means that you're already considering the customer, not just customers who can afford it, but even those who cannot afford it, that, okay, can I also design, or can this thing also be used by those who may not necessarily have the funds? How would they not be able to use it? So empathizing is just you simply saying, this is what I want to design, and I want to design for Habib, but let me now put myself in Habib's shoes. What does Habib do every day? Which school does Habib attend, right? Does Habib have extra curricular classes? Do you get? Does Habib go to, say, a playground or any picnic on weekends? Empathizing means that you are putting yourself in the shoe of your customer. right, to understand them. And it's by asking some of these questions. So whatever it is you want to build, even if it's this bottle of Pepsi, of Sprite that you want to build, it's just saying the people that I want to build this thing for, or that I want to develop this thing for, how do they live? How do they live? Where do they stay? Right? What do they do? That is what empathizing means. It's because when you understand all of this, when you understand this person, it is then easy to now say, this is how I want to structure this. So empathizing is the very first step, because like we seen in the video, it starts with the customer, not with the solution that you want to build. So say you have an amazing idea now, you want to build a, let's say, a toy that allows students in grade 5 to learn. It could be as simple as multiplication, subtraction, and some maybe much more advanced mathematical concepts like say division and simultaneous equation. But it's a toy, a simple toy. It could also be a software or a game that they can play on their phones, on their system. If you are going to start like that, before you build that solution, so you have the idea, you want to walk back, right? The idea has come to your head, or your tutor shared it with you. You then want to walk back and say, who are the people that will use this solution? Or who are the students that will use this game? When you now ask that question, you can then say, okay, what is the realities of this person? Number one, which school does these people attend? Number two, do they have laptops or do they have phones? Number three, right, can they operate these phones by themselves, or they need a guardian, the mom, the dad, sister, uncle? It is by asking these questions that you are able to now define how you want to build your solution. So the idea comes to your head, great. Then you leave the idea and then you start from the beginning and say, who are going to use this thing? That's what empathizing means. Once you have empathized, you can see the second step there is now to define. Because by the time you finish asking these questions, you can then say, this thing I want to build, right? This is the problem that I want you to solve for me. Do you get? This is the problem that I want to solve. So you can say that, the people that want to build this math solution for, they find it difficult to understand the mathematics classes or lessons that our teachers are teaching every single day. And so you want to make it much more fun and interactive through a game platform. Because, of course, they like games, they're on their phones, they play Candy Crush or whatever game on their phones. And you want to now make this mathematics much more easier for them, because they struggle to understand it when their teacher is writing on either the whiteboard or the blackboard. That is now the stage of defining the problems. Because you have empathized with them, you identified with the people that you want to build for, then you can then define which problem you want to solve. Do you understand? So what do we say is the first step in design thinking? And what do we say empathizing means? Awesome. And what do we say is the second step? And what did you say define means? Awesome. Clap for yourself, everyone. Okay, so let's move very quickly because we have very short time. The next step there now is to now ideate. Now, I mentioned earlier that you might have the idea first, right? Awesome, big idea. And then you now leave the idea and step back to empathize for who you want to build for. Now, at this stage, you then bring your idea again and say, okay, this is the idea that I have. Can we rework this idea in order to make it fit for the people that we want to build it for? This is the point where you now start thinking through the idea. Okay, I want to build a math game, right? A game that allows students in, say, grade 5 to grade 7 to be able to understand mathematical concepts, right, in a gamified and fun way. Then you then say, okay, how do we want to build this? Do we intend to build as an app, or do we want to make it maybe a card game? Do you get? Because you might think that, okay, it should be an app that they can use on their phone. But by the time you have empathized with them, you might realize that the people that you want to build for do not necessarily have access to phones that can install the app. So you might say, okay, maybe we should just make it a card game that they can have in their bags, right? Play with their friends, and then they're learning the same concept. So it's the same problem you want to solve, but at the stage of ideating, you are able to define how you want to solve it. Now, do you see something that at the beginning, I made sure that you might have the idea to build a mathematical app that allows these students to be able to enjoy maths, right? That's the idea. But when you came back, starting from empathizing, you have defined the people you want to build for, and you have realized some of their challenges. They may not have access to phones, but they still want to learn maths. Some of them, right, even if they have access to phones, it's not the phone that can install a maths app. It may just be a smaller phone that their parents gave to them, right, that just for communication, and so the app cannot work on it, but they still need to learn this mathematics. So by empathizing, you have been able to put yourself into their shoes and then now guide your ideating process and say, maybe we don't necessarily need to build as an app. Maybe we just need to, first of all, start it as a card game. Now, this is just an hypothetical situation, right? It's not, I'm not saying you should go and build cards, right? But if you want to build cards, that's great. But it's just an hypothetical situation. So you are saying, this is how I want to now build this. And remember, ideating, you do not do it in silo. Do you remember when Bukumi said that coding involves collaboration? How many of us remember? Awesome. So in your ideating process, right, you are thinking alongside your team members. Okay, how do we want to solve this? Now that we know this is the problem, now that we know this is the thing we want to solve for, how do we now want to solve it? And that's what ideating means. So we've spoken about empathizing, we've spoken about defining the problem, and now we have now spoken about fine-tuning your solution, your ideas that you want to build. Thinking through it with your team members and saying, what is the best idea to bring? Now, after ideating, we come to prototype. So prototype means that we have now agreed on one idea that, okay, this is how we want to solve this problem that we define. And then you now say, okay, let's go ahead to build a small version of it. Prototype means, let me use my example of card games, and maybe I've decided, okay, it's card we should first of all do. Prototype means that you can now say, can we design, not on, how many of us know the what cards? We know what, right? Awesome. So what is, I mean, that's a finished product, right? And there are companies around the world who build those card games. But prototyping for your own solution might be that, can you draw it on pieces of paper that you cut into what sizes? And you have like 50 stars. And then you draw the same things, the same idea that you will put in your what card. You draw it there, right? Maybe the mathematical symbols, the 5 plus 7, or your division symbols, right? You put it there. Or even say some much more advanced concepts like word problems, you put it there. And then you can use that to test your idea. So prototype means that you are building a very small version, not the finished one. A small version that you can test with a group of people, just to do what? Validate your idea. Now, I want you to remember that word, to validate your idea, because everyone has ideas, right? And everyone thinks the ideas are the best thing after, say, big bread or whatever, right? If you do not prototype, you might not be able to validate your idea that, okay, people really need these products, or this person that I want to solve this thing for, they can enjoy these particular products. So prototype means you just building a small version. What did I call that prototype? What did I call prototype? Exactly. So you're just building a small version of your idea in order to help you validate that idea. That's what prototype means. So your team of maybe 5 or 4, right? You guys come together after you have decided on the solution you want to build, and then you're now saying, okay, let's build this small version. Let's cut pieces of paper in the sizes of what cards, right? And let's design it with pen and biro. Say, okay, pen and pencil rather, and let's write on it what we want to write. And then we share it with people. It might even be, say, okay, you don't have paper, or you don't want to waste paper, you want to use wood, right? And then you get small pieces of wood, and then you draw on it. And then you can then share it with people. It's the same idea, but it's on a small version. It will help you to validate that idea. That, okay, I mean, your friends are now enjoying it. They say they like it, it's interactive, it's engaging. I mean, they are using it when they are using it, rather, they are arguing, discussing, like having fun. It's okay. Maybe you should go ahead to now design the finished product. That's what prototyping is. And so after prototype, we come to the last step, which is testing. Now, I just mentioned that now. So you have now designed that small version, you then give it to people to help you test. In this, our simple example, you have built your small version of your card games for mathematical problems to help grade 5 to grade 7 enjoy maths in a fun and engaging way. Then you then give to maybe students in your classes, right? Say you're in class 5, like my good friend Abib. Which class are you, Abib? JS3, awesome. So you give it to your classmates in that same JS3, or you give it to maybe the ones in grade 5, which is basic, I think basic 6, right? And then you say, okay, these games are for you, but I want you to help me test it. Do you understand this game, right? Can you play it? What are the issues you have when playing it? Is there something you do not understand in this particular thing? Let me explain it to you. In testing, you are doing what? It's allowing you to collect feedback. And feedback is very important because it is the only thing that can allow you to fine-tune your idea and the corresponding solution. So feedback is you now, as you are getting people to test it, to play with your game, then you are asking them questions, right? This one, I don't understand what this one means. Okay, then you explain it. And then the person will tell you, oh, I think you should have done it this way. And then you write it down as a feedback. Another person, oh, this particular symbol or this particular text, I think it's not needed because it's difficult for me to understand. And then you explain it and then you write it down. So those feedback, you can collect those feedback 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Take all of those feedback and then use them to fine-tune your solution. So you see now it does not end, because even after you fine-tune your solution, you then push it out again and tell your users, okay, the things that you say you didn't understand in my products, I have corrected them. Oh yeah, help me test it again. And then they test it again for you, right? And then perhaps when testing again, they still see some other things. This one is good though, but don't you think it's better that we have it this way? You get, or these cards, you have only 20. Shouldn't we increase it to 40? Okay, you covered some of the simple mathematical symbols. Say all the symbols in board mass. Can you not add this one to it? You are taking note of all of those things again because it is what you will still use to fine-tune in later version. How many of us have seen, let me see, which phone will I use though? Have you seen the Nokia small phone that has buttons, right? Awesome. Now, you now know that this kind of phones, Nokia have this kind of phones, correct? That is the concept of iteration, right? Because you are improving your product stage by stage. So you are starting with a very small thing, pushing it out. People are using it. You are getting feedback from them, and then you are making use of those feedback to improve your product. This is the entire process of design thinking. And remember when I said that design thinking is an iterative process, meaning it's something you do over and over and over again. So what do we say are the 5 steps of design thinking? And I want you to cross it with me one after the other. So number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5. Come on, put your hands together, everyone. Okay. So now that you know what design thinking means, my colleague has dropped a few paper in front of you because we're going to be putting the things that we've learned into action. Now, I don't want you to think, let you know what exactly we're going to do, how the game will go. But I don't want you to think that, okay, you don't know what to write. No, in design thinking, especially from the very first stage, there are no wrong ideas. Just write, once it guides you, you write whatever it is that comes to your mind on that thing. Okay, you can say, we are going to be thinking on how to or solve a problem for schools in Nigeria or for primary schools in Nigeria. It could be, like I said, the problem of mathematics. And then you could write different things on your paper because he will need you to write all of the ideas that come to your mind, right? Even the problem, you might need to rewrite it and say, okay, no, my school, we do not have computers in my school, and that's why we cannot use apps to learn this mathematics. And the only thing we have in my school is blackboard or whiteboard. So what we want to do in this next session is to put into practice these things, right? By putting it together in groups, and then you would now get to know how design thinking works. You will write down your ideas, discuss with your colleagues, right? Because that's how design thinking is a collaboration effort. You discuss with your colleagues, and then you write down your ideas. What we want to do is to help you stimulate the concept of design thinking. Because when you go back to your schools, right, we are looking to get even every school to start helping kids like you, right, to start the process of design thinking. You saw again, like I said, the guy in your Kahoot session started coding at 5-year-old. So it's not something that you cannot do. In fact, there are lots of videos where schools encourage students to come in sessions and they do the design thinking process. They write down ideas, they think of what they want to solve, and write down any ideas because you have the creative mind already and you can explore. So we will try it now in the next session, right? Yeah. And then, like I said, feel free, write whatever comes to your mind according to the solution that he wants to, or the problem that he's going to be mentioning to us, right? And then you'll be amazed at how easy it is to get started with design thinking. Okay, so very quickly, does anyone have any question, or maybe something that you do not understand, or maybe something that you have been thinking about and you need me to explain it further? Any question? Okay, so there's no question before I leave, because I want you to, if that's the only thing you take away from this session, now that the screens, I want these screens to be taken away. Okay, so let me be sure that we got the 5 stages of design thinking, and I will leave here. Number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5. Thank you very much, everyone. And please put your hands together for yourself.
Thank you so much, Uche, for that awesome delivery, awesome session. I told you there's a lot for us to do today. I mean, there's a lot you are going to be enjoying. And even though we're almost wrapping up with the program, we only have a few things to do: the robotics lab tour, and then our chat with our professionals, our AI professionals. And then we're also going to be having the last fun quiz on Kahoot. So before we do that, I promised us a video. So I'm going to be showing us quickly the video in a minute, just a minute. Let's see. So, where is Adi going? Where is Adi going? Okay.
Hi, I'm Sophia. I might look human, but I am actually a robot. I am an innovative robot who uses sophisticated AI to communicate with humans. And as I interact with more and more people, I am constantly getting smarter. I have become a champion of innovation for the United Nations Development Program. I rub shoulders with world leaders, top business people, and celebrities.
Sophia the robot, everybody!
And now I'd like you to meet someone. Please welcome little Sophia. Little Sophia is a 14-inch doll robot that can do all the amazing things Big Sophia can do, but in a smaller package.
Hey Sophia, if you could have a superpower, what would it be?
I do have a superpower. I can code.
Little Sophia can create a deep connection with others by making eye contact and recognizing facial cues. She is curious about the world. She wants you to help her learn. She has an ever-expanding imagination and can take you on wild adventures.
Hey Sophia, where is the asteroid belt?
The asteroid belt is between Mars and Jupiter. Isn't it beautiful?
You can learn things together with her. She is also full of personality. She is always learning, and you can teach her new tricks through her open-source programming.
Let's dance.
Little Sophia wants girls to have fun learning math and science, so they become the scientists and engineers of the future. Help us begin mass production of Little Sophia, so we can inspire the next generation of scientists and engineers, and discover the future together.
Good. So the other time I told you about Sophia. So this is Sophia. Sophia is the first robot to be granted the permission to be a citizen of a country. Very exciting innovation. Very exciting innovation. Sophia can do virtually everything that humans can do. Almost everything that humans can do. It's not different. Good. So we're going to be moving on very quickly to the next session, which is to have a quick chat with our awesome AI professionals that will have their data science Nigeria. And they are going to be sharing a few things with us. They will tell us about themselves. And just a minute. So they will tell us about themselves and then what they've done in the past and what they are currently doing. So I will be calling on my colleague who is going to be facilitating this session, Omotayo. So Omotayo will be joining me here in 10 seconds. So he's going to be handling this session on how we can actually pick a career in AI. Thank you so much, Omotayo.
All right, thank you so much, Bukumi. Please let's give Bukumi a wonderful round of applause. Thank you that your friends online. Let's use the fire emoji, the chat emoji, the thumbs up emoji, and let's give Bukumi a round of applause. So this has been a very awesome session. Please those online confirm once again that you can hear me. If you can hear me, please let me see you say yes, yes, yes in the chat section so that we're sure that you're following through. You have that response? Okay, awesome. So very quickly, I'll be calling on three of my colleagues. We'll be talking about AI professionals, working as an AI, either as an AI researcher, a data analyst, a data scientist, a machine learning engineer. So I have some of my colleagues who are right here with us in the building, in the hub, who I will be calling up. I'll be calling them up one after the other, and we'll have a very few chats with them. I'll ask them just about 2 or 3 questions, and then I'll ask us both online and on site to ask them 1 or 2 questions very quickly before we go to our phone quiz again. So you need to pay very careful attention at this stage so that you can pick a lot of learning. So first on the list, I'll be calling on Sarah Peter Adioye. Please, once I call anyone, please just clap. Feel free to clap on the 3 or 2 comments. Please stop for Sarah. So I'm calling on Sarah Peter Adioye. So Sarah Peter Adioye is a data scientist. Please keep clapping for Sarah. You have the clapping, keep clapping for Sarah. You're welcome, Sarah. So Sarah is a data scientist. Sarah is a data scientist, and you'll be hearing a lot about her after now. Secondly, I'll be calling on Gideon George. Please keep clapping. We'll be calling on Gideon George. So Gideon George is a machine learning engineer. That's not long time. A machine learning engineer. He's learning. He's also an engineer at the same time. So Gideon George is a machine learning engineer. He will be talking to us about who he is and what he does as a machine learning engineer. And then lastly, I'll be calling on Flora Oladipupo. This part of Flora. Flora Oladipupo is a data analyst and an AI researcher. Please clap for Flora now. What is that of clapping? So Flora Oladipupo is a data analyst and an AI researcher. So the 3 of them will be telling us great things about themselves. And in a few minutes, we'll be getting to hear their voices and not just my own voice. You will hear their voices as they talk to us and we'll learn more about them. So you're welcome, Sarah, you're welcome, Gideon, you're welcome, Flora. So very quickly to my question number 1. For my first question of the day. Now, I want you to tell us about yourself and what you do at Data Science Nigeria in 1 minute. Thank you.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Sarah Adioye, and I am a special data scientist here at DSN. So I have a surveying and informatics background, and what I do at DSN is to leverage my special experience to build health solutions by integrating AI with them for last mile people. And my hobbies are singing and acting stage drama. It is really, really nice to hear. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sarah. Please, a wonderful round of applause. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome once again. I want to congratulate you for coming here, for making it to this place. Congratulations. Please clap for yourself. So, my name is Gideon George. I'm a machine learning engineer, and also I do AI research too. So, machine learning is actually a subset of artificial intelligence where we use models, statistical models, and algorithms to learn from data and generalize on data. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you so much. Let's give Gideon a wonderful round of applause. Right. Come back to you, Flora.
Okay. Hello, everyone. It's nice seeing you. And welcome to Data Science Nigeria. I'm happy to see you guys. So my name is Flora Oladipupo, and I'm a data analyst and also an AI researcher. So basically what I do at DSN is to collect data and find meaningful insights from this data, and also translating what I've gotten from this data into research that is helpful to humanity. So this can be applied in various sectors, politics, health, different aspects. So research, AI research is a cool field that anyone looking to come into data will enjoy.
All right, thank you so much, Flora. So still on Flora, so I'll go to my next question. So tell us, why did you choose this career? How did you come into this career and why? Okay. So how and why? So you want 1 minute.
Okay, all right. Thank you. Okay, so why I came into this career is actually because of the flexibility and the things that I get involved with in this career aspect. So when you come into tech, specifically in the data region, there's a whole lot of chance for you to solve different varieties of problems. So this is because you have the skill to analyze data. So basically, the world, there's only data that is always going to come out in this world. So let me give an example. For instance, in Nigeria, and we see different problems in Nigeria. So let's look at political problems as an instance. So we know about election, and during election, as kids, we hear your parents saying, stay inside the house, don't come outside because anything could happen when they go out to vote. So you as a data analyst, you can look at this problem and be like, oh, how can I use my skills to solve this problem? See, my parents is always telling me, stay indoors. How can I actually find a way to analyze the data, make sense of it, and be able to say, oh, these are actual locations where this violence can occur. So that power that you have in actually solving problems was one of the things that made me choose this career path. So that's basically it for me. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, Flora. That's awesome. Now, I just got a feedback that those joining us online are actually finding it difficult to hear us. So I want to plead with our panelists that once is your turn, please just step up. You step up to this point so that you can use the mic from the laptop directly so that we can hear you better. Thank you so much, Flora. So over to Gideon. Please, Gideon, step out. So tell us why you chose this career and why. So how you came into this career and how.
Okay. Back in the days, I was so inspired with the list of the richest people in the world. Bill Gates was the richest man in the world, and he studied computer science, programming. He did stuff in program. So I was very passionate about computer programming. I wanted to learn, and I believe that AI is the future. So I started learning. That's why I came here. That's why I chose this field, because I believe that very soon AI is going to take over every industry everywhere in the world. And this is what is happening right now. That's why I congratulated you for coming here, because I believe that very soon you will be there too. From now to 5 years, I believe that you will get to where you need to be, or before you are done with school, you will really enjoy this field, this career field. Thank you very, very much.
All right, thank you so much, Gideon. Please let's give Gideon a round of applause. Thank you so much. Please, Sarah, can we hear from you? Tell us why you chose this career and how did you get into it? Why you chose it and then how did you get into it?
Okay, everyone. Why I chose this career path was because I studied surveying and geoinformatics in school at my undergrad, and I loved the way you could integrate artificial intelligence into doing some tasks, especially in the geospatial field, and it will make the task very easy for you. So I looked at it. So I got to know about this when I attended a seminar in my last year. So when I attended this seminar, they actually showed us a whole lot of potential of AI application into geospatial field. So that was what sprung me. I was like, yes, this is my path. This is actually what I want to do. And it also makes you stand out among the multitude of people. So that was why I chose to venture into geospatial AI. So now, how did I go about it? I mentioned that I attended a seminar, and it was in this seminar in my last year in university that exposed me to the field of Geo AI. So I wish I actually started this earlier when I was in my first year, or even when I was younger, but it's not late. It's not too late to start. So when I attended this seminar, I looked at that, okay, I need to start learning. I need to join communities. So a friend of mine introduced me to a meet and greet event where I went to, and I met a lot of people in this AI field. Then I started learning. I stayed back in school when my friends went for Christmas break. I didn't go for the Christmas break. I stayed in school, started learning, started meeting people, asking questions, and I am glad that I am here now. So thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, Sarah. Thank you for that contribution from you. All right. For my last questions before I will give the participants, both on-site and online, please, if you're online and you have a question, please start dropping your question in the chat section so that we can pick your question. I'll just pick few questions both online and on-site. So very quickly to my last question, I will start from Sarah again this time around. What are the skills you have mastered up to this moment that allows you to be able to do all the wonderful things that you do? Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much for that question. The skills are actually divided into two. We have the technical skills and we have the soft skills. So according to our lead mentor, Dr. Olubayo Adekombi, he says that you need the soft skills to actually make you stay in this tech field. So some of the soft skills I have actually learned is working in teams. When you are in the tech field, you definitely work in teams, and you need to tolerate people. You need to know how to work with different personalities. You need to know how to work with people that are not even in your department or in your team. So also another soft skill is communication. You need to know how to communicate. You need to have emotional intelligence when you're actually interacting with people, and you need to be approachable as well. So another one is, let me go to the technical skills. So the technical skills, machine learning, modeling, Python, dashboard building, and I'm also improving in my geospatial skills as well. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sarah. Thank you so much. Yes, Gideon, over to you. What are the skills that you have mastered that help you to get to this point and at this moment in your professional career?
Okay, thank you very much once more again. The skills I have mastered is natural language processing. So now briefly, natural language processing means in this world, we have two different types of languages. You understand? We have artificial languages and natural languages. So the English I'm communicating with you right now is a natural language. If I speak Yoruba to you, it's a natural language. If I speak Hausa, it's natural language. But when you get to artificial language, it's programming language, like the Python that you're learning, C++, Java, they are all artificial language. So the computer does not understand any language apart from its language, 0 and 1. So natural language processing is a process whereby you get the computer to understand the natural language. So to this day, I was able to master natural language processing and develop 4 different products, research papers on natural language processing, one on GeoNLP, one on machine translation, one on NLP, enhancing Hausa NLP, and the other one on generative AI. So that's natural language processing. That's what I've mastered. That's what I've always wanted to do, and I'm doing it now. So I'm happy that I'm doing it. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much. Let's appreciate Gideon as we call on Laura to share with us what are the skills he has mastered that have led you to this point in your career journey. Thank you.
Okay, so I would say for a data analyst, your technical skill is equally as important as your soft skill. So as a data analyst, you are building dashboard using visualization tools. So you need to know how to use Power BI or Tableau, Looker. So there are different visualization tools. Then also coding is important also for you to be progressive in your work. So learning is a tool like Python is also very useful. So now after getting this, after doing the technical work, after doing all that you need to do, analyzing your data, visualizing it, something you need to know, learn how to do, and you need to effectively do it is communicating this presenting this to the public or whoever your audience is. And these are very, very important skills to have as a data analyst, knowing how to present your work well, knowing how to communicate well, and also knowing how to collaborate with people, working in teams is very, very important. So if you are looking to go into the data analyst part, know your technical skills very well and take it as seriously and as important as your soft skills. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, Sarah and Flora. Thank you so much. Please let's clap our hands together for Flora. And the three panelists actually. Let's clap our hands together for them. Oh, we can do better than that. Let's so very quickly, because about time, I'll take maybe 2 questions online, and then maybe 1 or 2 questions on site from here as well, and then we'll begin to call it a wrap. So let me start from on site. Do you have anybody here? Let me give you the privilege of being here at our AI hub. Do you have anybody here on site who wants to ask a question? Anyone? Anyone? Okay, yes, I have someone. All right.
What data scientists do? They find data and just send it out the world.
Okay. All right. So I hope you had that question. The question is, what do data scientists do? Yes, how do you do what you do? Tell us. You have to come back in. Yes.
Okay, so your question is, what do data scientists do?
Yeah.
So what data scientists do is to actually get data. We get data, make meaningful things out of this data, and also try to predict the future with this data. So let me give an example. Okay, let me give an example now. We have the COVID-19. You know that it happened in 2020. So if we, as a data scientist, we can actually get data about COVID-19 and then try to predict what can happen again, what kind of outbreak like this, what kind of health disease outbreak like this can happen again. And truth is, we make use of things like machine learning to actually build models, and we also build computer vision models as well. So it is, in simple terms, what they do is that they get data, they try to understand the data, they try to understand the phenomenon regarding the whole data, the scenario. They now use that to now predict what can actually happen, maybe later in the future. So it's you using previous data. Maybe I said COVID-19. Maybe it has also happened maybe in 2020, 2005 or 2010. So you get all those, you compile everything together, try to understand the trend, how this thing happened, try to understand, then you now say, can we predict, okay, when it is likely to happen again? Did I understand? I mean, did I explain your question? Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, Sarah, for that response. I have 1 or 2 questions online, and I think somebody is asking a phone call. Somebody is saying, do robots eat, or do they eat metal objects? So who wants to tell us a little regarding that? Who wants to take that up? Gideon? All right, thank you. Do robots eat? What do they eat, or do they eat metal objects? What can you tell us about that in 30 seconds?
Okay. So robots do not eat. Robots are designed to act like humans, to make decisions based on the environment or based on the experience. You understand? So robots do not eat. The brain of the robot is artificial intelligence. So with the artificial intelligence, it's like mimicking the brain of human being. What a human being can do, a robot sometimes can also do better. You understand? So robots do not eat, they only act like humans to solve specific tasks or any given task to them. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Gideon, for that answer. Okay, so do I have anyone want to add to that?
Yes.
Okay, thank you so much, Sarah. Please come forward.
Okay, so robots don't eat mental objects. Now, robots are like machines. Machines don't eat food. You just have them there. What you can do is to maybe oil them, maybe frequently, maybe once a month. You know, for those fashion designers, you're using your sewing machine. You know it doesn't eat anything, but you need to oil it so that it can do well and it can continue to sew for you. So they don't eat metal, they don't eat humans, they don't eat anything. The only thing you have to do is just to be applying oil or this thing like normal machine, so they don't eat anything.
Thank you so much, Sarah. Thank you so much, our also panelists. It's been a wonderful 50 minutes discussing with you. It's been a wonderful 50 minutes. Thank you so much for honoring our invitation. And I hope everybody enjoyed this session. And yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much. You can go back to your seat. Okay, yeah. So our time is fast spent. Just to do a recap. So these are other careers. Can they see this on my screen?
Yes.
Is this spotlighted?
Yes, that's right.
Okay. So Sarah is a data scientist, Flora is a researcher, Gideon is a machine learning engineer. These are other careers in AI that you can also dive into. You can see there's a lot. We have the data engineer, we have the AI product manager. Uche is a product manager at DSN. Uche builds products end to end. Yeah, from the empathizing part to where AI trades, to where he creates prototypes. So that's what Uche does. We have the computer vision engineer, we have the AI ethicist. So the AI ethicist is for those that want to become a lawyer. Yeah, so as a lawyer, you can also key into that. There's what we call, they call them tech lawyer, basically. That's what they call them. Because there's an ethical part of AI that involves how do we make artificial intelligence responsible so that it's not biased, it's transparent, and it's fair. So there's a part where these are where we'll bring in a tech lawyer and they dwell more on the ethical part of the AI. Yeah, so that'll be all for the quick chat, and we're going to be moving on quickly to our second round of our fun quiz. Are we ready? Are we ready? Are we ready? Let's get set. Are we ready? Are we ready? So the game pin is on the screen already. Let's get our devices and start joining. So to participate, all you need to click. So I'm going to be dropping the link in the chat. So the link to join is kahoot.it. Type kahoot.it online, and you start the chance of winning the Beginner's Artificial Intelligence Python book written by our father, Dr. Olubayo Adekobi. Yeah, and most important, it's also important that you use your name so that we can quickly pick you. Yeah, we can identify you. We can identify you. Yeah. Use your name. So the game pin is 43571. Let's get in quickly. So after the session, we are going to be having our robotics laptop. Yeah. And we are going to be having photo shoot sessions. So I have 32 people here. Let's get in. Let's join. Once I have 50, then we'll start the game immediately. So let me give you an hint. So if you've been paying attention, starting from how do I get started, you will find all those things very easy to. You will get 10 over 10. If you've been paying attention on design thinking and all. So I have 41. Once I have 45 people, I think I'm good to go. 43, 44, 45. Let's get started.
Starting now.
So our first question will be coming up now. Oh, 50. Fantastic. 53, the number is just increasing. Oh. Good. Many people are still joining. So want this to be open to all. That's why we are increasing the number of people that are participating. Okay. Great. So we get our next question on the screen now. Welcome to the second round. And here we go. Which is not a design thinking phase? Empathize, prototype, test, and sympathize. 58 answers in already. Awesome. The answer is sympathize. So sympathize is not one of the phases. And because so there's a difference between sympathize and empathize. Sympathize does not really do what empathize will do. Empathize is you putting yourself in the shoe of others. While sympathize is you just trying to pity the person and doing nothing. Yeah, so that's the difference between sympathize and empathize. So we have Samuel on the leaderboard. Let's move on to our next question. So this is a true or false. Coding improves creativity and collaborations. Three answers in already. True. Fantastic. Everybody got this correctly. That means we paid attention. Good. Wow, Caleb is now on the leaderboard. Our next question coming up right now. Why do we do design thinking? Why exactly do we do it? $56 answers in already. This is competitive and I like this. I'm enjoying this. Oh, I'm told you I said green. Yes, green is the answer. To create innovative solutions. That's why we do design thinking. And I hope we've all written something down on our sticky notes. We want to see the best idea. What do you think you can build that can help the world at large? Yeah. Our next question. Oh, Omolara is now on the leaderboard. Congratulations, Omolara. Still have many questions to go. All those are programming languages except Scratch, Python, Monkey, and JavaScript. Can't tell you I'm just getting everything. So the answer is Monkey, yeah. So there's actually a programming language or a coding platform called CodeMonkey. Yeah, there's a coding platform called CodeMonkey. CodeMonkey is just like Scratch programming, or let's say like Tinker. Yeah. So this is the fifth question. We are halfway already. All these are careers in artificial intelligence, except data scientist, machine engineer, tech lawyer, bus driver. The interesting part is we now have cars that drive themselves. I'm going to be playing a video after this so that you can see a self-driving car. Yeah, I told you I have many videos for you today. Oh, Samuel is now back on the leaderboard. Top round, 6 players lost the answer. Oh, which phase comes first in design thinking? Which phase comes first in design thinking? The answer is empathize. Empathize is the answer. Empathize is you putting yourself in the shoe of others, understanding what exactly is happening. Wow, Samuel is still there. Well done, Samuel. All these are components of a robot, except. So after this, we are going to be going into the robotics lab to check some of the robots that we have here at DSN. Actuators, control system, brake, and sensors. The answer is brake. It's not a component of a robot. Our next question, so we have just 2 more questions to go. Wow, Samuel is still there. Artificial intelligence will make us lazy. Let's see what the answer will be. 64 answers in already. Oh, maybe 20 people picked true. Oh, so let me explain that. Artificial intelligence will never make us lazy. There's no way it will make us lazy. It will always improve what we are doing so that you can be more better at it. Yeah, that's what artificial intelligence will do. It will make us lazy. Omolara is back up there. Well done. So, our next question. What do you need to learn to get started with AI? Yeah, so some people picked coding while some people picked all of the above. So that is actually dicey and that was intentional. So you actually need all this. You need all this to build your knowledge base in AI. You need mathematics, you need English, and you need coding. So it's very important that once you are having your mathematics class, you pay attention in class because you are going to be needing the knowledge of mathematics in coding. Yes, so everything works together. So our last question for today, and we announce our winners. The theme for this event is DSN Kids and Teens Hangout. True or false? Oh, I'm still true in the chat. Let's see what the answer will be. So it's false. The theme of this event is AI career development for kids and teens. It's not DSN Kids and Teens Hangout. Thank you so much, everyone, for participating. Let's see what our leaderboard looks like at the end of the second round. Wow, Omolara is the third. Congratulations, Omolara. And John is the second. Congratulations, John. And the first person, 1,043. So, Abdullah, congratulations, Abdullah. Congratulations. Is Abdullah here? Wow, good. So, Abdullah is there physically with us. So, this is Abdullah. Congratulations, Abdullah. Congratulations, John. And congratulations, Omolara. So, the three of you will be getting the Beginner's Python and Artificial Intelligence AI book. Congratulations, congratulations. We need to look for pictures. Yeah. So I'll be bringing up my screen. I told you I have many videos for you. Just in a minute.
All right. Once again, please let's give ourselves a wonderful round of applause. A wonderful round of applause. Both the first set of winners and the second set of winners. Just like my colleague have said, for all the winners, if you're not here physically at our hub, at the AI hub here at our office in Lagos, don't worry, just tell your parents to send us a mail. My colleague has dropped the mail, we will still drop, so that we can find a way of sending it to you wherever you're located, all over the country, anywhere in the world. We're going to get your own physical copy to you. So please, once again, let's clap our hands for all of the winners again. Everywhere they are located, let's clap our hands together for them. Now, very quickly, I learned, do we have any of the winners here at the AI Hub here in Lagos?
Yes.
Are you Abdullah? Okay, you Abdullah. All right, please let's clap our hands together for Abdullah as the first one. Please let's clap for Abdullah as the steps up, and we will present to Abdullah. Please, this way, we'll present to Abdullah a copy. Look, are you the mom? All right, please, so. Take my phone. Okay, you want to take your phone, okay? All right, so we're going to present a copy of the Beginners Artificial Intelligence and Python Programming for primary and junior secondary schools, grade 4 to 8, written by our founder and lead mentor, Dr. Olubayo Adekanbi. Will be presenting this copy to Abdullah, who came first in the second round of the quiz competition. Please, a round of applause for Abdullah as we present this copy to Abdullah. Congratulations, Abdullah. Well done. Keep it up and keep doing the good work. Wonderful. Please, let's clap our hands together for Abdullah as we go back to his. So for every other winners, please be rest assured, wherever you're located in Nigeria or wherever, you're going to get a copy of your own book sent to you, courtesy of Data Science Nigeria, and courtesy of our founder and lead mentor, Dr. Olubayo Adekanbi. Please let's clap our hands together again for them as my colleague take over.
Thank you so much, Omotayo, and congratulations again, Abdullah, and to everybody who has participated in this fun quiz session. Yeah, everybody has actually participated. I could see the responses. We all got almost all the questions correctly, and it's very interesting to see, and also validate the fact that we actually paid attention. Congratulations to everyone. So for those that are joining virtually, I've dropped the mail address that you will use, that you will send the mail to get your reward. So while I'll be playing this video now, we're going to be setting up our robotics laptop. Yeah, so we're going to Great. So this is another application of artificial intelligence. This is what we call self-driving car. You will see while watching the video, you see something like radar, sensors, a lot of components are actually made of this. And these are the components of robot. These are components of robot. And so the self-driving car, the concept it uses to work. Who knows what we call echolocation? Has anybody heard about that before? Yeah. Do you know what is echolocation? So that is how bats moves. We all know bats. So bats, they send sand forward. They send sand forward, and once they send sand forward, once it hits an obstacle, it bounces back to them. So that is how they're able to, okay, when there's a stone in front, they can easily swap to the other side. They can easily swap. This is the same principle that the self-driving car actually uses. So before a self-driving car hits on, because self-driving car does not have a driver, it drives itself by itself. So that's the whole idea about self-driving cars. A driver does not need to be on seat to drive a self-driving car. So once it sees, so that's a part of the sensor, it observes something that will be in front and then quickly apply the brake. So there's a lot, and it's one of those we are going to be seeing up there in the robotics lab. Yeah. So I know we all have many questions, but because of our time, I will be taking the question. But let me bring up another video. Yeah, so you can stop sharing. Okay. Yeah, so that's another application of robot. Like I tell you, or I've been telling you, so the accuracy, the precision is what actually makes robots to be even better than human. Even though robots cannot be better than human because humans are the one coding the robots. But when it comes to efficiency, durability, the strength, precision, accuracy, humans cannot even beat robots. They can't. So that's another example of how a robot is actually playing basketball with a lot of accuracy, getting all the dunks in. Yeah, thank you so much, everyone. Okay, someone say something. Yeah. Yeah, so that's another part of it actually, because they will know that it's robots. But I understand your argue. That the fun part is actually when humans do some of those things, but sometimes we need that efficiency. It's just like building cars. Humans can build cars, you can couple it together, but how many can you build in a minute? While you can just bring a robot here and then it will assemble like 100 in 5 minutes for you. So that's just a variation. So so we're going to be setting up the robots lab now for us to have our robotics laptop. And after that, it's going to be the photo shoot session. And we're done for today's event. If you've enjoyed every bit of this event, let me see your, interesting. Somebody's already asking already, when is the next class? When is the next class? So we all have your database already. We'll be reaching out to you. Yeah, the AI Plus for Kids and Teens community is a very vast community. So it's a vast community, and we run free master classes on coding. Yeah, we had that. That was last year. We ran like 3 courses: Scratch programming, mobile development, and we're also going to be doing that probably before the year end. So we're going to be reaching out to you, just like we reach out to you for you to be able to get to this place today. Erica is saying, I enjoyed the class. I love this class. Awesome feedback. Thank you so much for your kind words. So because of our time, we're going to be moving to the robotics lab now. Yeah. Thank you so much, everyone. So just stay on the call, give us like 5 minutes while we set up the robotics lab. Yes, so for our people online, just a minute. Let me see. Let me see some videos I can put some playlist here. Okay, I think I know what to do now. Okay, thank you. Listen. Can you hear the sound? Okay, welcome back, everyone. So I can confirm that our robotics lab is now set up. You can see this is the robotics lab. So we're going to be moving up there now. Yeah, in a few minutes. So we're going to moving up there. So we're going to be going in batches for everyone here. So we have I think we can do row by row so that it can move very fast. So you will just follow just like they are being ready. They will just follow you. Yeah. So we'll be going in batches. While our virtual attendees they also watch from their head. So you can follow
Yeah,
us.
so the one, yeah, so you can just.
Follow us. Thank you so much
Yeah,
for coming.
thank you.
That's a nice project.
Project. Okay. Yeah. So, I am upstairs too. Ah. Thank you for listening. Like this camera like this. If I do the camera like this, they are seeing it again. You don't have to moving. Okay, so. Yeah, around.
This station.
That's it. You want to know from the name of the.
Okay. I'll be back if you still do something. I think we're going into my appendix. So I'm muted now. I'll mute before you please.
Okay, the next group is here. Okay, so welcome to the robotics lab. Yeah, we can move in.
Just some people can move here, some people can stay here. No, you stay here, we can stay here.
Welcome. So this is DSN robotics lab.
Come in, come in. So who likes to join here?
You've seen this before. Good. So these are what we call they are robots. They are obstacle avoidance robots. You can see one time we are going to work with it now. So this is also Kodi. So Kodi uses Scratch programming. When it's connected to Scratch programming, so it can move around. You can see the wheels. And then we have the Samsung. We have the Samsung VR. How many of us in VR? Let me see it. So we have the VR also. We have the code drone. We have the code drone. The drone that you can connect your camera to it.
Come closer.
You can fly, exactly. So we have the code drone. We have the robotic car kit. So this is not complete yet. So once it's complete, that's moving. And we have another one, the gym robot. The gym robot. It's also not complete yet. Wow. And so we have the components. If you remember, I was mentioning the components of robots. And the way the sensors, the heat sink, the screen, different things that makes up the robot. And so this is a 3D printer. It prints solid things. This was printed with a 3D printer. And so this will avoid the worst steps below. Once it senses you, it tries to move away from you. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, so so it's just like the same driving class that I just said. No, it's same thing. That's true. Thank you so much for coming. Yeah, you can follow her downstairs while we're going for that. Thank you so much for coming.
No, that's why it is in the lab.
So the lab family together.
Thank you.
Bye. So no, are you bringing what? It's fun. No, no, right. See, see, program. I'll be all you see. How many see? Thank you. Or maybe because I'm not close. Yes. So you can just engage them downstairs. So just tell them to watch. Just tell them to watch.
And there is microphone now. The microphone, the one we use to.
If it will. Okay.
But it's not, it's wired, right? As I said, you should connect that now. And then that's how
you can see, were you able to see the values of
yes.
this?
Yes.
So just tell them to follow it. Follow it. Just for them to see.
I'm not going that way. I need that.
I didn't want them to do one of them. What two more products? I think I really good.
You're on mute. And they said you're on mute and they couldn't see what you're doing down. So I don't know how you're going to do it.
All right.
But
I'll direct the camera.
yeah, so please, thank you. You can, some people can come in here. Welcome to you're welcome to robotics, welcome to DSN Robotics Lab. Be careful, please don't step.
Am I
still go? Then some people can come in here.
Okay, this is everyone.
I think it's everyone now that
That's nice. Yeah, welcome.
so you can spread out. Still coming, still coming.
Welcome.
Move, you can come in here.
So
Don't worry, come.
Can they hear us? Yeah, so welcome to the DSN Robotics Lab. First of all, we'll call these are robots. They are obstacle avoidance robots. You know, like they that want to sense you.
Wait, sorry, just are you unmuted?
Yes, but.
They won't be able to hear because I'm far to the microphone. And it's okay. Just for them to see, yeah, that's the like this.
Maybe just to check.
Oh,
Yeah, they were just
okay. How
saying-
about now? Can you see me? You are not with your device. So these are the obstacle avoidance robots. I'm going to try one of them out here. This is an iSense arm. So this is controlled with a Bluetooth phone, and there's an application that is working. And then this is a 3D printer. And then we have Cody Rocky. So Cody Rocky is a robot. This is Cody Rocky. So once you connect Cody Rocky to Scratch, yeah, so it moves, it can talk, it can see hello, different things actually. And then this is Samsung VR. How many of us do VR? Yes, so this is a VR. And then this is Code Drone. So this Code Drone, yeah, the drone that moves around moves like your camera and then the picture. And then this is a robotic car. A robotic car, it's not coupled yet. Once it's coupled, start moving. And then we have the gym robot. So this is the gym robot. You can see. This is the gym. It's also not coupled yet. And this are the components of the robot. You can see the choke resistor, you can see the sensors, the screen, memory card, soldering, lot of kits, I mean components that actually that can make up a robot. So this is a soldering station, this is a DC power supply. So let's quickly play with this. Okay. So the whole idea is that once it senses you, it's going to move. Bring another one. So once it senses you, it tries to move away from it. So you can see it shows like a self-driving car. It stops, yeah, and then it stops again. That's how it works. Yeah. So thank you so much.
Can one of them touch it and just
Okay. So you can just touch it.
One person.
One person.
Who wants to? Okay, you and yellow, come forward. Come.
Sorry.
Sorry, don't okay, here, just stay here. Yeah, please bring it closer to just touch hand.
Press
Okay,
the
what
red
is it
button.
to press?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's most far.
On its own.
Okay. We can see it dragging the wire everywhere. Yeah. So that is it. That is it. Thank you so much for coming. And I hope you learned something new.
Yes.
Welcome to the DSN Club. You're there in the session. Yeah, thank you so much. Yes, so thank you so much, everyone.
All right, thank you so much, everyone. Thank you for your time. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for coming around. For those who are joining us online, thank you so much for staying with us for the last 3-4 hours. Please, let's give ourselves a wonderful round of applause. A wonderful round of applause. Thank you so much. We're rounding up. We're at the last item on our agenda. The last item now will be photo shoots. So we're going to take a group picture. The way we love to do it at DSN, we have a very cool and cozy space at the back there where we will arrange ourselves. Some of us will sit, we take some sitting steps, some of us at the front, so that with our banner, with Data Science Nigeria banner at the back, we'll take a group picture. And then afterwards, my colleague, Godfrey, who is coordinating the picture, will also have some of us who may not have used the prop. That's the prop with, a space where you put your head with the program logo and all of that to take pictures. You'll also want some of us to do that with the props so that, all of this, we write our reports. We just released the annual report last week. That's about almost 100 pages. You see images, pictures from various events. This event will be reported as well. So maybe if you want to see yourself appear in our report, the next one will be writing. Then definitely you would want to miss that session as well. So thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, those online. Thank you, those on site. Well, those online at our physical locations all over Nigeria. We have centers in Kaduna, we have in Niger State, we have in Lagos State, we have in Osun State, we have in Imo State. We also want you to do an on-site. But before you do an on-site, for everybody online, please on your camera, on the videos of your camera that you're using to join, so that we can take the online version of this picture. And then afterward, yes, I can see some people already on it. Oh, yes, awesome. I can see Kamaldin and Co online. They're already enjoying themselves. Please put on your camera for those online so that we can take an online version. And then for the various of, I'm coming beloved, for the various of, in various cities and states across the country, you should also take your own pictures as well. And definitely you will share that with us. So we're going to take the first one online. We've on our own camera too as well. So for everybody in our AI hub here as well, we're taking a picture of you online, and then afterwards we'll now take the on-sites at various locations. Thank you so much, everyone. I hand over to my colleague Oluwabukumi.
Thank you so much, Omotayo. It's been an awesome time. Yeah, so we're taking the screenshots already. Just to recognize our hosting center.
Yeah.
Just to recognize our hosting center. To recognize our hosting center who have served as viewing center for everyone who cannot come into the DSN AI hub. We have the lab space, we have HJ hub, we have Aliu Brad Plus Technologies, we have a lot of them, Community Innovation Hub. We have a lot. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much, everyone. So we're taking the screenshots already. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yes, so we're done, and we can continue the photo shoot session.
All right, thank you so much. Okay, this brings a wrap to our program for this session. It's been an awesome time having all of us join us. I can see the Paul Enoch. I can see the videos up. Yes, we can see the learners in the up. Thank you, everyone, and do have a wonderful afternoon. Yes, please.
Bye, everyone. See you another time. Bye-bye.
Another class tomorrow. No, so someone is asking.